Hello, everyone, and welcome to Random Number Generation, the show about speedrunners, their pets in this case, or fellow speedrunning pets. We have Peanut Butter here, and the runners behind them, such as the wonderful JSR here. This is episode 94, Zelda 1 Randomizer and Earthbound PK Scramble Race Flags plus Snake Tag. Again, I'm Skybilz, your host. It is wonderful to see you all today. And a few announcements here on behalf of GDQ. I can't help it, this dog is so cute. Join Games Done Quick at PAX East 2024. We'll be holding a speedrun marathon live at PAX East from March 21st through the 24th. Submissions are open from now until February 29th. Use !PAX in Twitch chat or go to paxeast.gamesdonequick.com to submit your runs. It's a very exciting opportunity. Y'all should do it. And GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Frost Fatale, is coming up March 3rd through the 10th. The schedule's now out, and use !FF in Twitch chat to learn more. Prize submissions are open now until February 28th, so go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatale for more info. And with that being said, JSR, it is wonderful to have you here. And PB, thank you so much for doing commentary as well. What's up, JSR?
What's going on, Sky? It's great to be here. And what's up, GDQ chat? My name's James. I go by JSR. And in the corner here, you see a Doge. Peanut Butter, have you ever been on GDQ? I think you have once.
Yeah.
Can you say hi to everyone in chat? Oh, what a good boy. Here you go. He's going to be my wingman. He's going to be hanging out right here next to me as we dive into some really fun Zelda 1 and Earthbound randomizer action. Both of the seeds that you're going to see tonight are the current tournament flags, which, for those that don't know, Zelda 1 randomizer is currently having a big community-wide tournament throughout, I believe, the Speed Gaming and some other randomizer channels. And then, of course, the Earthbound community has their PK Scramble tournament currently going on at the Earthbound Super Series channels, which the flags that you'll see tonight have the same settings, but we added a little bit of a twist, Sky.
Yeah.
For Earthbound, I have added a fun little challenge. There's going to be a little cartoon snip that follows us around throughout the run. And if he touches me or my party at any time during the run, our whole party wipes. We go back to the last save point. So,
oh, wow.
It's gonna be intense.
I've never heard of that before. Oh my goodness. I'm really looking forward to that. So let's start. We're starting out with Zelda 1 Randomizer here. What is your history with this? And I know it's about as old as my history with this game and Randomizer, if not older, but I'd love to hear your personal history with this.
So my very first speed run was The Legend of Zelda. Way back in like 2016 is when I learned that. And so right around then was when the randomizer really started picking up steam. There was a tournament back then, and I kind of just got, absorbed into it as it started getting popular. And I'll tell you, getting to race against the community, and there were nightly races every day after work. You might be familiar with what I'm referring to, Sky, seeing as how you were there almost every single night.
I was.
But we would get together and we'd have community races, and it just became, in my opinion, this is probably the best randomizer as far as what I've done. I mean, it's not the most exciting or dynamic, but it does everything that it does so well. It has the essence of Zelda 1. Everything in this game can be randomized. This is a relatively tame flag set in the sense that the overworld is vanilla, although this is mixed quest, so we might see some second quest stuff in here. And that also goes for walk-through walls in the dungeons. Dungeons can be either vanilla shapes for first or second quest, or they can be shapes, which is an algorithm that completely scrambles the dungeons around. So when I find a dungeon, I'll have no clue what the shape is at first, and I'll have to figure it out. The heart containers and items throughout the world have been completely shuffled so that what is normally a wooden boomerang could be a heart container, but it could be the silver arrows. So we're going to be looking for hints. We're going to be looking for other stuff that can kind of help us defeat Ganon. And in this flag set, we do need to find all 8 Triforces. We need the bow and the silver arrows, and then any items that will require for skips. So, for example, if a Goma is blocking a door we have to go through, we'll need the bow and arrows to get through. Stuff like that. And I'll explain it if we run into any blocks as we go. And of course, my commentator Sky is very familiar with this, so she will be able to give a lot of valuable insight as well.
Of course.
For a little added bonus, and I probably should have erased this before we started, but I always hand track 9. So I don't know if I'll be able to track on both for level 9. So what I'll do is at the conclusion of the seed, I'll be able to show you guys my level 9 tracker. I use a whiteboard, which is pretty cool. And this is how old school I go. I go back before we had Z tracker. So I got this little whiteboard that I use to track level 9. So this is my level 9 tracker.
Oh, I have something similar to that too. Lack Attack gifted one to me that actually looks like the shape of 9 that I can draw on. So yeah, I get the whole whiteboard thing. I'm right there with you. And if you all out there might be asking, well, how do you play the game and draw on your whiteboard? Very carefully. You might end up with, some marks from your white erase board marker on your hand by the time you're done. Or if you go to wipe something out, yeah, that's the thing that happens with us old school runners. We have plenty to talk about, JSR, but I know that folks are here to see a video game or two. So are you ready? And again, we have plenty to do. All right, on your count.
All right, I'll get on 0. So here we go, chat, in 3, 2, 1, go. And we are starting with a vanilla start screen.
Okay.
Interesting.
Right. Classic.
Now that is part of the flag set. We knew the wooden sword was going to be there.
I want to be in the Book It program. By the way, I do want to give a big shout out to F. Coughlin, also known as Fred Coughlin. We wouldn't be able to do a lot of what we do in Z1R without Fred, and this Zelda 1 randomizer project has been huge over the past, oh my goodness, half a decade, getting close to a decade now. So again, Fred, thank you very much for all of your hard work and maintenance on this randomizer.
So right out of the bat, we got lucky twice in a row. This game has hidden global values. I guess they're global counts. I'm not really sure how else to explain it, but the very first enemy we kill in the game, if they can drop a bomb, ooh, nice big secret right out of the gate. That's really nice. We're gonna go ahead and save and keep our rupees here. Basically, I was able to get 2 lucky bombs without too much trouble, so that was kind of nice. Let's clear some of these guys out so they're gone.
You consider 97 to be a good big secret? Can't they go up to
Yeah, they can get pretty big. I think more so I meant good in the sense that I found it early.
Oh, yes, of course. So again, these are the Any Roads. These are going to be pretty popular. This is a great one for me personally. I love being able to go to Death Mountain as someone. Two to Death Mountain. Okay, the grade's fallen a little bit here. We were at an A, now we're kind of at a B minus right now. When they're in the same terrain, not a fan of that. Ooh, all right, level 1 here. And again, we don't know what kind of shape that's going to take on, but what we do notice is Link is not coming in from the bottom. Link is actually coming in from the left-hand side of the screen here, and that can get very confusing in spots, at least for me personally. That was towards the end of when I started to do the nightlies. But JSR, how do you feel so far about what you're seeing here? Ooh, nice clock.
Yeah, so far this has been a pretty friendly seed, and getting level 1 early, especially now that I know its shapes, as Sky alluded to, because we were able to go through the left door to enter. I know that this is going to be vanilla shapes in 1. And even cooler is we have a pirouette right out the gate. That door on the right was a locked door, and I was able to unlock it with a cool vanilla trick.
Oh, that was the right ring, if my eyes did not deceive me. What an item to find super early in the seed, but your tunic color didn't change, JSR.
It changed from, I think it was orange. It probably became red.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looked a little different to me. Again, sometimes I feel like I see the red ring and it's something else, but in this case, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it was definitely red ring. There's a map. Oh, okay, so we are not in shapes.
It's the E, so that means that does spell Zelda in second quest. So this is the E from that. I'm trying to remember what level the E was in vanilla second quest.
So this is vanilla 1. I was mistaken. I was under the impression that if you came through the left door that it was shapes. I learned a lesson today.
Ooh,
look at
you and me both.
Yeah.
All right. So again, JSR checking some second quest push blocks there. Again, if you see a push block that JSR is checking that doesn't look familiar, remember second quest rooms. And again, that can be put into just about any randomizer settings. They're pretty flexible.
Interesting. Okay. Very interesting level 1 so far. A lot of bomb walls.
Yes.
There's one more item that we are looking for, and this could be it, maybe?
Maybe.
No.
Nope.
False alarm. I should have probably checked the room at the Triforce. Man, having Red Ring this early is so OP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nope, still not. There's our bombs. Okay,
now,
let's go this way.
A couple things. Number one, Chad, as JSR grabs the Triforce, as we're seeing with the bomb flashes, please be warned there is a flash warning here for any time JSR puts down a bomb and anytime JSR grabs the Triforce here. We're going to do our best to try to alert you when that happens, but the screen does get very flashy when a Triforce gets picked up, so just fair warning with that.
I was about to say here it comes, but never mind.
So JSR is getting what my friend group and I like to call the 3 gifts. So we already got the 3 gifts. We got an early big secret, a wooden sword, and the red ring. So anything that occurs after the superstitious 3 gifts, you know, the Goma was just a taste of what's to come, JSR. I'm so sorry. This could be a 3 gifts curse.
This might be. But the good news is we did get all the items out of level 1, excuse me. So at least we know that that'll be a nice, easy trip back in order to get the Triforce once we find the bow and arrows. But we're going to have to find those in order to gain access to 9.
Look at that flawless overworld. JSR, dang, your screen scrolls are clean. Mine, I'm just kind of sitting there flicking my D-pad for a while, being like, come on, do the thing.
I've done 1 or 2 of those in my day.
Oh, yes, very much so. But they look clean. They're very good.
Thank
All
you.
right, so you're checking corners now, JSR. Do you have some kind of method in which you explore the overworld, or you just kind of go wherever, you know, the seed takes you?
So I kind of use my tracker to plan out as I go. And for example, right now, I need a candle. And I did find a candle shop and forgot to mark it on my map. So we're going to check real quick. I know that was the wooden sword, and the screen left of here might have been that candle shop. I could have swore I saw one, and I don't think I marked it. I thought I saw one. Maybe I just imagined that I saw one.
I did not recall seeing one, because I'm trying to take like mental inventory for you two, just in case.
Yeah, I think I got my seeds crossed somehow.
That happens all the time. Do you find that when you try to do multiple seeds in a single night, you tend to cross information from them? Because that happened to me a couple times.
Every time. I call it seed bleed.
Seed bleed.
Ooh, well, there's our white sword item.
Okay. So since I guess that's a vanilla white, well, not vanilla location, but vanilla white sword item, because the magical sword tends to stay the magical sword most of the time, unless that's changed. And that's a level 5. All right, level 5 has been found. JSR again entering from a unusual direction in the dungeon. This time JSR heading in from the north part of the dungeon. Interested to see what that's gonna be.
So I have to assume that this is going to be second quest shape.
Okay.
Because I believe it correlates levels 1 through 6.
Okay. Good to know.
The same. Ooh, that might not have been good. As the same. Yeah, I knew it. The same group, because of the way the game handles the maps and how it puts them together. It's kind of like a big giant puzzle piece. It's really cool if you've never seen it before. How the game handles the first quest dungeons, for example, and how they fit together like a puzzle piece. It's really neat. So we can kind of assume levels 1 through 6 are all going to be vaguely similar as far as they're all going to be the second quest shape. That does not mean levels 7, 8, and 9 will be. They could also be second quest, but they could be first quests. Or they could be the shapes, which might make for a very interesting level 9.
That's what I want. I'm hoping for shapes. That was always kind of my specialty, was the random shaped dungeons. But we'll see. So, again, pretty decent start here. So, you said this was going to be a second quest shape, right? If I'm remembering right,
yeah.
based on what you said.
There are 2 rooms at the bottom that I can't access yet. You see those on the tracker?
I do, actually, yeah.
I got another clock in a wall master room. Are you kidding me? Are you? This has never happened before. I had to say it. I had to say the thing.
He said the thing!
Oh, this has been a pretty trolly 5 so far.
What do we got here?
So level 5 has, I believe, 1 or 2 staircases. I can't remember how many staircases in second quest. I'm not as familiar with the second quest stuff as some runners, but I believe there's at least 2 staircases. There are 2 items, and we're going to be looking for those before we leave. Oh, nope, smoke them. No, we got the double smoke. Let's go.
Oh, that was pro. Absolutely pro move there.
And there's our map, which confirms second quest shape. There's our ladder. That's a huge find.
I'm so jealous. So, in my opinion, the ladder is the single most elusive item in all of Zelda Randomizer, and it makes a pretty big difference in the scene because there's a lot of places where you can't go if you don't have that ladder, and just the way things turn out, it's always the worst case scenario. So, okay, maybe not a 3 gift seed, since that would technically be gift 4. I'm sending you all the good vibes, JSR. I don't want there to be... Oh, all right, so there's going to be a flash here if JSR is going to grab it.
I'm going to wait. I still want to find the other item. Level 5 isn't too terribly big, and we already have explored about half of it, so I think I'm going to dig this other item out first. I'd much rather dig level 4, because level 4 in second quest is going to have 3 items. But because we're still pretty early, I think this would be worth digging. It's not terribly hard to get back to if I have to up A, because I get soft locked or something, and that can happen. In Zelda 1 Randomizer, there's a lot of situations where you can actually get soft locked, so the up and A on the controller is actually required, and the Triforce is in. I already found the Triforce. Why did I go back?
I was going to say. I've done that before.
Apparently.
You're good. You're good.
Right, yeah, there could be situations where you soft lock, is what I was getting at.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. So again, another Guria-based dungeon. Not too bad so far, considering what you found. I fear... Oh, there's the red bubbles, though. Nobody likes red bubbles. So for folks who are not familiar with second quest, if a red bubble touches you, you lose your sword, and you either have to touch a blue bubble, a Triforce piece, and or an overworld fairy. Correct me if I'm wrong, JSR. Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Potion, Triforce, Blue Bubble, or Overworld Fairy.
Does death bring it back? Ooh, and that is the wand. So that pretty much acts as a white sword item that can shoot beams. It's pretty good. I actually prefer it to the white sword for that reason. The only thing I can't do is it can't stab Ganon. So that's like the one advantage the white sword does have over the wand, but very powerful items early on. Again, we have the red ring found so far. We have the wand and we have the ladder. This is a really nice seed so far. Maybe a little too nice.
A little nice. The white sword does help us out, or excuse me, the wand helps us out big time because of one major thing, like Sky was just talking about. In the randomizer with second quest flags on, there are a lot of situations where red bubbles are going to touch me and I'm going to lose my sword. In fact, in some cases, that can actually be unavoidable. And there are only a few enemies in the game that cannot be harmed by one of either the white sword, or excuse me, the sword or the wand. And as alluded in chat...
All right, it's going to flash. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
As alluded in chat, there are situations where you can press A and B on the same frame, and like that, and you can get double damage. So we're going to be trying to stack damage throughout as I have the wand and the wooden sword. And we'll see if we can't maybe kill some enemies quickly and easily compared to what we'd be able to do with just the wooden sword. And it gives us insurance against blue bubbles.
Yep, and sorry to interrupt you again, but I do want to remind folks, every time a bomb is placed and every time a Triforce is picked up, and then of course there's the end of the game as well, there will be flashing. So just want to give y'all a heads up on that. Please be careful whenever JSR grabs the Triforce. Just let us know, JSR, if you have an intent of picking it up, and that way people can kind of look away for a few seconds.
Yeah. There's what I wanted. All right, so I'll be dropping on one more bomb here. But right now we're searching for any and all items. Specifically, we need a candle. Now that's a good small secret. We got a boost of 5 rupees, so that is higher than vanilla. I believe it can go up to 29 rupees if I'm not mistaken, but it can be as little as 1.
Also, I believe, GSR, you have 3 chances for a fire source now, albeit not as quite important. Nice level 2 with a level 9 palette, color-wise. If you find the book as well, does that serve the purpose of the fire or of the candle, or are there some spots on the screen that you're not going to be able to access still with a wand plus book combo?
There are definitely places that the candle requires. I also still need the raft and the recorder. Now, this flag set starts us out with the power bracelet, which I totally forgot to allude to earlier. So with the tournament flags this year, they're giving us one of the overworld items out of the gate. And in this seed, I started with the power bracelet. So with this being possible second quest overworld, that could be huge. It depends on where the other things are hiding. And as you can see, what I'm doing here is what we call smoking dodongos. And dodongos have a very interesting feature. I assume it was intended. It kind of feels like it was intended. Where if the dodongo goes through the smoke, they will freeze, and we can then... By the way, walk through walls. We can then stab them with the sword, and they will always drop a bomb, which is kind of nice. Let's see if we have a walk-through wall here. We do not, so let's try bombing it. And we do have a door there, so we have a couple spots. So in the randomizer, as alluded in chat, yeah, in vanilla, it's 5 hearts. The randomizer can be as many as 6. I have a lot of keys. I'm going to go ahead and just burn one. So at some point, I do want to go back and check that white sword. Gotta be careful here, even though I do have the wand, I really don't want to get hit. The randomizer also has a really cool feature built in now. Oh dear, and I'm about to show that off right now. If I press select here, now the select button will pause as it does in vanilla.
Nice.
And that allows me to pause buffer through these guys, kind of like slow motion. What I want to do is I want to get to that right-hand wall and do this. It didn't work. Okay, then that, and that didn't work. So we know this is a dead end. Now I got to get out of here. Oh, don't touch me. Okay,
nice. Well done.
And one more time here. D-pad, don't fail me. And now this is interesting. This is a vanilla ladder block. I say that's interesting because in vanilla, this is an intended place where you have to go around. So if I were playing without glitches, I wouldn't be able to go down here, but because of the ladder clip glitch, which is a fun speedrun strat that you'll see, there's our Triforce. I'm not going to grab it yet.
You're not going to grab it yet, all right.
All right, let's push this down. That's what I wanted to see. Come on, bow. Bow. Heart. Now we're guaranteed to get the white sword.
Okay.
I went for the frame perfect stab when you pick up the item, and I didn't get it that time. I'm going to get it one of these times. So there's one more item in this dungeon. We're still looking for that elusive bow, which we know we're going to need, and that's a bomb. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I got excited by the Triforce I just found.
You were talking about a bow, right?
Yeah, so we do need the bow. I was talking about this ladder clip. So if that doesn't bomb, I can use the ladder to clip through the water. And there's our item, and we need that.
Yes.
That is huge.
Another thing we forgot to point out, so you may see some enemies in these dungeons that are unfamiliar. JSR's about to grab a Triforce piece, by the way, so flashing warning here. All right, you can look again. So now GSR has the candle, can burn bushes, but also the enemies in the dungeon, those were Lionels that were in the dungeon. Those don't belong there typically. That is an overworld enemy. And Lionels are very dangerous. If you thought they were, wow, look at that screen scroll. If you thought Lionels were dangerous in vanilla Zelda, well, now they're in the dungeons. And if you ever see those paired with Wizrobes, I am very sorry. I mean, I am so sorry.
So to answer the question in chat, the reason you don't pick up the Triforce when you first find it necessarily is because when you do, it warps you back to the start of the dungeon. And in some cases, that's not desirable because we have to find certain items, and the items could be anywhere in the dungeon. There's 9. We will see you again shortly.
Well, I did notice, JSR, that you did enter in through the bottom. I don't know if that has any indication of what shape type you have there, but that was something that was, in my opinion, worth noting.
We'll have a better idea once we find 7 and 8, because I believe 7, 8, and 9 all roll together, I believe.
Yep, that's what you were saying earlier.
So, and we have a second quest overworld, at least here.
Yeah, that's a recorder lake there. So if you're familiar with how Vanilla 7 works in First Quest, that one's very similar.
Let's see what we got over here. We're still looking for our Armos item. It is the raft. So,
the pack of hot dogs.
the pack of hot dogs. So now we are a recorder away from full overworld mobility, basically. We have the power bracelet, which we got on the ladder. We already had it. The ladder item was the power bracelet. So now we have almost full access. The recorder is still going to be important. That's a level. That was a required raft.
Okay.
And now, the moment of truth. What are we dealing with? First or second quest? And I have a feeling we're dealing with double second quest here, but let's find out. Let's go down.
Yeah. It could be shapes still, though. It could be shapes.
Let's see. I'm going to go... I'm on the second row. Let's try going down. Is bomb down?
No.
I don't think I can go left. Let's try bombing left. There we can. All right, let's try going right. Okay.
So I'm thinking this is First Quest 7 or shapes right now, based on what I see.
Very good chance. Oh, there goes my bomb. How dare you? There's a Triforce.
Oh, there's the Triforce. Yeah, get
Flashing warning. I'm going to grab it.
All right. Thank you again for the warning, GSR. It's just from the Triforces, they're so like vibrant, right? And I want to let y'all know, if you are interested in playing Z1R, there is a setting to turn off flashes. Fred did a very cool job of being able to do that. You can always toggle that in your own settings if you don't want to deal with the flashing, which is totally understandable.
The only reason I leave it on is because there are some rooms in this flag set that are blackout. There's another level, and we have level 4.
All right.
And this should be second quest 4, which is going to be packed full. There's 3 items in here. So this is a dungeon I'm going to probably dig. Oh, okay. I got to be careful here.
Yep, 1 bomb.
See if I can nail this. Let's, come on, turn, stay. Got it.
Hey!
Nice.
Great job. That was good.
Okay. Now, come back here. Come back here, Dino. Dino. You son of a gun. Okay, I'm going to do this safe.
Yeah, that's how I typically get my Dodongo kills, the way you're doing it.
There we go, and a key. And those guys will respawn, so if I run out of bombs, that'll be a good place to go refill.
Now we are in the House of Pancakes here in this room, so this may serve as a reminder to JSR to maybe go back and get the white sword at some point, because the one-button frame push with the wand and the white sword would be pretty potent here against enemies that soak a lot of damage here, such as the likes.
Yeah, eventually I want to go back and get that. It's just kind of a matter of convenience. When am I going to be back over there? Now that I have the candle, once I'm done checking this top right area of the map, I'll probably go back and check that. Oh, D-pad, please. Okay.
Yeah, and if you had the recorder too, another option could have been to just get there and then flip back to wherever you were. There are so many different ways to... Oh my goodness gracious. I'll let you focus here.
That was close. Okay, there we go. I still have my sword.
Ooh. The clench was real there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Why?
Thank goodness that I have the ladder.
Yeah. This is a content dungeon, if I've ever seen one.
This could be a push block room, except for they locked me in with bunnies. So this probably won't be a push block room now, because it's going to be a shutter door room.
So
but I don't want to up A.
Are the bunnies, JSR, are they, or the enemies in general, are they plus minus any amount of hits, or are they vanilla damage?
Yes, in this flag set, they are plus or minus 2 HP, which means for example, Pole's voice, I think they take, oh goodness, how many hits do they take in vanilla? I don't even remember.
It was like 9 or 10 with the wooden sword, with just
lot.
The wooden sword. Yeah, it's a lot.
Another example would be Blue Dark Nuts, which we know take 8 hits with the wooden sword. In this, they could take as little as 6 or as much as 8. Okay, there we go. Or as much as 10, excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. This is hard.
No, please focus. Please focus. I don't mind talking either. Just, I know also you're in rooms with a ton of ding-dongos for whatever reason.
Yeah, a lot of the bosses have been bumped up in volume in this flag set as well. Ooh, that's a good pattern. There's our compass. And, of course, it's all the way at the top.
Well, isn't that always the way?
Well, at least we found some blue bubbles, so if we do get sorted out, we're good. And there's our bomb upgrade.
Oh, are you going to get it?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
And it's a +6. So we now have a maximum bomb count of 14.
Are there life or money rooms in this mixed into the equation, Jessar?
There are, absolutely. Ooh. And they are a little bit trollier in the randomizer because they can be different items. They can be your total bombs, hearts, rupees, keys. Mm-hmm. And I think that's it. All right, we found our first warp here in 4. Let's see where this takes us.
I'm trying to send you like good vibes for a bow or even the luxury item of the any key. Either of those two would be great right now.
Yeah, any key would be good. Recorder might be big.
Yeah, could be.
Found another walkthrough wall. We are still looking for there. Oh, there it is.
Oh no, my commentators cursed it. I'm sorry. JSR.
And there goes our guaranteed white sword.
Oh no, chat's gonna blame me for that.
It's okay. It's randomizer. It happens. We're all the way back at start now.
Dang.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. My goodness. No.
Am I going to try this? I'm going to try this, aren't I?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I got to get this key. It's mocking me.
Oh, my gosh.
The bubble's not going to let me.
Why?
Okay. No, bubbles.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Go away. Okay, I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna get a little scared.
That was really good though. That was really, really, really good. Now you just gotta get to the top. I told JSR I was sorry. Oh, no!
That's okay. The good news is we found a backup over here.
Oh?
If I can go back through this wall, I think I can.
Also, when you pick up a Triforce as well, your sword would be replenished.
Mm-hmm.
But that works. That works, Jim.
So blue bubbles are one of the 4 intended ways we were touching on earlier, no pun intended. And so now I should have access to my sword. And now we just got to find the other 2 items. I actually don't remember. Did we find an item in here yet? I don't think we did.
Did we find what? Sorry?
We didn't find any items in here yet, did we?
No, not that I remember. No.
I don't think we did yet. Well, that's our portal.
Chad, PP's, I think, is big chillin' on the couch right now.
He heard something outside. He went and took off.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Patra. Oh, yeah. I forgot to leave this detail in chat. So this is Patra. Everybody wave hi to Patra. Patra loves to wave as well. See its little wings flapping. Oh, yeah. Patra can be anywhere now in the dungeon. So now y'all got that to look forward to.
Where am I at? I'm way back over here. Okay, I'm back by start. This could be an item, so we're going to go ahead and clear this.
This is a second quest room item. Oh, yeah, it's worth noting, too, that the tunic color is randomized, y'all. JSR has the luxurious red ring, which was found in one of the first dungeons he discovered. So, gotta love that. Can do that combat with ease without a lot of stress. It's good.
Okay, what do we got? Show me potato salad. Hey!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Survey says ding!
All we need now is those arrows, and we will be able to finish level 1.
Also, JSR having a nice amount in inventory right now. That somehow stay there.
I don't know what you're talking about. But it is nice.
Heck.
All right, so now there's 2 more items in level 4, and we know where the Triforce is. We've explored half the dungeon. So we're still... Oh, here we go.
Oh, it is Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse here. You don't want to mess with them. Woo.
So interesting. I don't know if you noticed that. Just now, the red Wizrobe beam got glitched out.
Yeah, I saw that. That was interesting. I don't think I'd ever seen it before.
Bubbles. Bubbles.
I can't tell whether you do or do not have a sword, JSR.
Well,
I called it! The other key! Let's go! Okay, so what this means is also, if JSR finds another money, or I think it was life or keys room, JSR can touch the key part of that and not have to pay the toll anymore, which is really nice. Rude Wizrobes. That's okay. JSR now has a bow and also has the any key now as a result of this. I believe there's one more item in here. Now, could it be the silver arrow? Could we get the triple?
And even if it's a heart container, I wouldn't be too upset about that simply because we are, now at 5 hearts and that white sword is looming. Mm-hmm. So I would definitely, come back here. Come back here. What are you doing? I would definitely like to have a white sword at some point.
Yeah. So JSR now has the triumvirate of what I like to call the luxury items. So there's the wand, there's the any key, and there's the red ring. None of those are necessary to complete. However, they're just always really nice to have.
Nothing in this room. Nothing. And now the bubble won't leave me alone. So there's our first block clip.
Nice.
Which is a fun little glitch. Now, the other item we're looking for, we know is going to be a push block because the any key was in a room. Mm-hmm. So we're looking for a push block, and this could be one. So let's see if this is it. It is. This should be our third and final item, and it is the blue banana.
Boo! The magic boomerang.
We were due.
Yeah. So yeah, nobody wants to see that. That's not a required item. And it's just one more item to scroll through on the select swap. Again, you don't want to pick that up.
All right, flashing warning chat. We are going to grab a Triforce here. And we have 4 Triforces down. We know where one is. So we're in good shape here, chat. And we still have a lot of overworld to check. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I fully intend on getting that white sword, but it's kind of a matter of routing. I don't want to beeline back over there with my current item set. It's not a priority.
Yeah, the Zelda 1 community is very divided by Team Magic Boomerang, Team Regular Boomerang, also known as the Banana, or Team No Boomerang.
Another dungeon, and here's level 6. All
right.
So this is interesting in the fact that we'll finally get an answer on what 6, 7, 8, and 9 are. Remember, we bailed pretty early on 7, so I didn't actually get to see what the shape of that dungeon was.
Is this second quest room any indicator, JSR, as to what it could be?
No, the item, the rooms. Excuse me, I'm lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
You were talking about the rooms.
Yeah, the rooms that you see are a flag of the actual rando and not of the dungeon layout itself. So that can be first quest rooms, first quest dungeon shapes, and still have second quest rooms with this flag set.
Gotcha.
I believe.
All right.
Give me that. Nice. Okay. So still no indicator yet.
It looks like it could be...
This might be second 6. Let's see. Yeah, second. Oh, no. Wait a second.
No?
Yeah, there's no, this can still be second 6.
It still can be.
6.
Okay, so it still could be anything right now.
And
Oh, wait. Could it be first quest, though? I'm looking at your grid that you currently have constructed here. And first quest might be ruled out.
No, I think this is second quest. And confirmed it's
Yes,
second quest. So we have
second
a fully second quest level set. Yay.
Is that good or bad for you?
It's not my forte. There's one of our items, though, and that's the good one to find. We have access to the white sword again. Guaranteed. I'm going to go ahead and clear these guys out. I'm in an advantageous position. I've got the wand. And now that door will stay open for the rest of the run. This could be our second item. I'm actually going to go ahead and check now. And it's a heart container. I'll go ahead and grab it since I'm at 6, but I probably won't grab very many more. I don't plan on going for the magic sword. Unless I happen to come across all the heart containers. But now the reason I went in there first is in case this was the Triforce, and sometimes the Triforce can appear right here, and I didn't want to get blocked out and get what we call a Y-Force. I don't know why we would ever call it a Y-Force. Because why would you ever want to pick up a Triforce when you still have items you can find? Speaking of why game? Why?
What is up with the seed and red bubbles?
Yeah, this is going to be fun. I got to get up there. I'm probably going to lose my sword here.
Ooh.
Oh, D-pad, why you do that, D-pad?
No! Ah, beans.
Yeah, this is bad. Nope. No, I don't think I got it. Yeah. I tried to get cute.
All right, we need a blue.
Fortunately, we have the one, so we're okay. For now.
Yeah, for now. Hopefully that's all you need right now.
I really wish this D-pad would stop doing that.
No, you're just looking for silvers at this point and Triforces, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And we've already found all the items in the 6, so we're really just trying to find the Triforce and get out of here. We don't need that key. Let's see. We have this area down here to check, and then we have the top and right area of 6. This could... Oh, I can't smoke them, though. Oh, that's not good. I'll come back. Okay. I'm going to save that room for last. I need to remember that room, though, in the E column, because this could be our sword or our Triforce, and I don't have a sword, so that's going to cost me 6 bombs. Versus if it's not the Triforce, I don't need to clear it. So let's just go up. Interesting. Okay, so that right path is the only path. I guess not having a sword doesn't matter anymore. Like, whatever. Whatever, you want to be Joikes? You want to be Joikes? Come on.
This is quite the shape. Nope.
And speaking of which, when I do find the Triforce, I'm going to grab it immediately. So expect sudden flashing here in a moment, chat. Hello? Thank you. Not another staircase. I don't know why I was looking for a staircase.
Because it's Zelda Randomizer.
Yeah, and I clear every room almost every time anyways.
Nope, that's a key.
Oh, there's 5 rooms left. Oh, the evil rupee boss. Nothing. 4 rooms left.
Not too bad when you have a wand.
Three rooms left. Uh-oh, 33% chance.
Come on, game, be nice.
Uh-oh. All right, what are we doing? It's not the Dodongos. Okay.
All right.
It is not the Dodongos, so we made the right play.
And it's just a manhandler.
Red ring! And there's our Triforce, and there's our Flash.
And there's your sword back.
Yep. So we only need to find levels 3 and 8, and then the silvers, and we're in go. But we also need to find an arrow shop. We haven't even found an arrow shop yet. And we know arrows are required just to beat level 1. So there's our arrows. I mean, commentator's reverse curse? I don't know.
Maybe. Still gotta find the silvers, though, which at this point is gonna be like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Well, there's level 8.
Okay.
So I don't normally roll seeds that are this kind, Sky. I don't know what's going on here. There's some shenanigans and tomfoolery. My seeds are never kind.
What are your seeds typically like?
Oh, all kinds of double dips and required items and all kinds of goodness. And this has been like, I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to curse it. I know it.
I'll tell you something. And y'all may be thinking, yeah, JSR is Coaster. I'll tell y'all something. If you end up in a shapes level 9, or even like a shapes level 6, 7, or 8, any bomb hole is up for grabs. And I've had a group look for silvers for 3 hours in a seed like that. Every room starts to be like, wait, I thought I did this already.
Speaking of interesting, this is not, I don't think this is Second Quest 8. This is odd.
Wait, how?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, I've done enough of these seeds by now. This is kind of surprising. That is a shape.
That is a shape.
So that confirms 7, 8, and 9 are shapes. Really interesting. I was incorrect about 6 being in that. I think 6 is in the initial group.
Oh, 1 through 6, 7, 8, 9. Gotcha. And that is a Wizrope thing. So yeah, this is my specialty here. This is shapes. And this was very fortunate that JSR found the map right away. Maps are so important in shapes. That now, you already had the power bracelet. So what happens when you grab the second one?
Nothing. It's just a decoy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, look, it's the old man. He robbed me. Oh, never mind.
Bye. There's a key. Infinite keys.
Is interesting, though, because I thought, and now I'm getting confused because I swear I picked up a power bracelet off the ladder on the coast. I even marked it on my tracker. That's really interesting. This has definitely been an odd seed in terms of what my expectations are. I am not in the tournament, in case anyone's wondering how I don't know this. I don't typically play these flags. So this is very interesting and new. So I'm going to prioritize the left side of the dungeon for now. Of course, this warp is going to take me to the right.
Oh, yeah. We had a night JSR where the old man lied about the silvers being in 9. He said they weren't in 9, and they really were. Are you going to pick up the book?
I am going to pick up the book for 3 reasons. 1, because it's a meme. 2, shouts out to Ice Blue. And 3, and this is actually the real reason, is that you notice all of the old men have been saying the same phrase throughout the seed. I need a pizza. Enroll me in the Book It program, or whatever they're saying. The reason they're saying that is that I can't actually understand them. The book in this is kind of like the Book of Medora in A Link to the Past, because it allows us to understand the old men. So now, not only can we understand what they say in the rooms that we come across, which might give us a hint on level 3, for example, but now we can buy hints in the overworld. I'm going to go ahead and smoke him for a bomb.
When was that a change? That's new. I really like that.
Yeah, they call it Book to Understand Old Men, and that, I want to say it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, what we used to do on the Consternation set was the book used to be an atlas, so it would unlock all the maps for all the shape levels.
The book can have 3 optional extra items or uses, I suppose, in the randomizer now. It can be not only fire, but it can be a bomb. We call that boomstick. I'll go ahead and take this now. That is not on this flag set.
Yeah, that's busted, the boomstick.
Yeah, boomstick is cool, though. I really love the boomstick. That is not on in this flag set. This is going to be fun. Thank goodness for Red Ring. But yeah, watch if this is an old man. Oh, of course it's this guy. Never mind. This game is doing everything it can to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. I swear I do. I swear I've done this before, chat.
No, I know you have.
Interesting. Are we playing Find the Bomb Hole now?
You know, this could be my fault. I was just talking about this.
There's one path for sure up here. Oh, here we go. This might be our path. Let's try this. So the book as an atlas, like Sky was saying, can also be the the third and final option, which is nice because that means that it becomes like an all map or all maps basically, and that's really neat because the dongos. Dongos? No, come back. Whatever, I'll just do this. Because like with the hints being ambiguous and you can't understand them, having the book basically can give you a huge advantage if the silvers are buried somewhere and we're looking for them. If you happen to get the hint over your opponent, that could be huge. Come on. That's a nice bomb drop. But as you can see, the book kind of does get in the way a little bit. With the fire that it makes you spit out of your wand. It's quite an annoying item for most runners, so typically we don't grab it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm having trouble with the clip. Come on. Nope. Come on. There. Just wanted to do that for swag. I didn't even need to do it. If I do run across the Triforce, I have an interesting conundrum that I have, Sky. That is if I pick up the Triforce, there's still 2 items in this very large 8, and the silvers could be in here. So,
you know what happens? It's one of those, you're hacked if you do, you're hacked if you don't type things, The question is, what are you gonna do?
Ooh, well, we're gonna find that out right now. I think I'm gonna keep going. We're close to finished with this 8. We know where the Triforce is. There's still 2 items in here, so I think I'm gonna keep digging.
I swear to goodness that wasn't scripted, but that was very well timed. So now GSR has to pay the price now, and now the wand's not as reliable with that piece of fire attached to it.
That's the downside. We need a treat for peanut butter. I promise I will treat the Doge at the conclusion of this seed. He deserves a treat. He's been a good guard dog today. Let's check this room real quick. So we only have 8 rooms after this to check, with 2 items still remaining.
Yeah, PV's on guard duty right now. He saw something.
Yeah. He heard some noises, so he's over at the door watching right now. Go this way. So we have 8 more rooms, so we have a 25% chance of the next room having an item in it. And all we need right now, chat, are those silver arrows. And I don't think we found an item on the floor in here yet because the book was in a staircase. So this could be an item. You actually can find out what rooms can drop. It's kind of a lot to remember. Oh, good, another Patra. It's like I didn't just see you, didn't I? With the red ring, I can kind of tank the damage. It makes this fight a lot less scary. Green tunic, low health. This is a very frightening boss. Okay, we're down to 7 rooms.
More Dongos.
At least we're gonna come out of here with full, well, I say full bombs. If I don't mess this up. There we go. I didn't mess it up.
Hey, chat, post PV emotes in the chat. Do it.
Oh, dear. Who's got PV emotes?
Yeah.
All right, so there's 1 lonely room. Oh, I missed 4 rooms right there. Those could be items, too. That's just that. Okay. Where are you? Wait, there's a bomb hole there. What? I thought I didn't clear that. I guess I did.
I told you this kind of thing happens all the time.
Mm-hmm. Still 2 items. Where are they?
Oh, this would be so rude if there was something important here.
No item. So the items are back by start. There's a couple more rooms I can check before I grab the Triforce. Oh, you're right, Bruce. Thank you. Yeah, I totally just forgot that I even did that.
Oh, these are great. All right, we're getting all the PV emotes in chat. Okay, the blep is really good.
Lots of doges. Lots of doges.
Look at all the dogs in chat.
Well, hello, Wizzies. I think I'm going to skip this room. I'm pretty sure it cannot have an item in it, so we're going to just move on. There was a fiver on the floor, which is how I know that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Triforce now. So, flashing warning as soon as I kill these Wizrobes. And the reason I'm going to grab it now is that now we can just go in, grab the item, and then up A, back out. And all we have to find now, chat, is level 3. We know where the Triforce is in 1. And level 3 is probably going to be second quest 3, which is going to be very small. So what's good about that is that'll be an easy dungeon to dig.
Regardless, there will be a PV at the end of this scene.
There will be, yes. Oh, that was a master keys. Interesting. Still 2 items in here. Where are they at? They got to be in here somewhere. This could be one of them. And heart container. I'll grab it. I guess.
Yes.
You gotta have heart. Shouts out to Chest Jerk. I got you.
CJ grabbed all of the hearts he could find, even if it was slightly out of his way.
Okay. So I'm trying to save bombs if I can. Nope. All right. One last room. We finished. Oh, wait. Yeah. We full cleared this 8. So unless I missed something, which is possible, I did. Okay. I don't know what I missed. I missed something. I'm gonna move on. I might have found something and didn't mark it. It's very possible. That happens a lot in randos, so I just need to keep in the back of my mind that level 8 could end up coming back to bite us. See, that time he said, toss a rupee to your merchant instead of something about the book it. So, of course, my first message after I get the book is a positive one, full of positivity and wonder. But now we are looking for level 3. We find level 3, we are in technical go mode. We still need to find the silvers. So I will up and go grab that white sword here in a moment. Unless I find level 3 right now. Hey, thanks for the candle I no longer need. Thank you, game. I think I've burned 1 bush so far. Oh, you're right. That is right. I think it was the fake power bracelet. That's why I didn't mark it. You're right. 100%. Bombs. Bombs? Oh, do that. Useless. We found all of our candles long after we wanted them. Yeah, thanks, game. So we're going to screen scroll over to level 5 vanilla, which is vanilla 5 first quest. But nothing here. Come on, level 3. And not level 3.
All the candle locations right now.
Yeah. Let me through. Big money! Alright, I rolled up.
Nope, those weren't the right lottery numbers, it turns out.
At least it rolled up a little.
Yes.
Let's boost past them. No level 3. We have a medium secret. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. We'll grab our white sword and do some digging around start. Again, we're only 1 level from go.
Yeah, and GSR still has, again, all of the candle spots. So the forest, Candle Row, and Dead Woods as well, too. So still a lot going on here.
For example, that dock that I just passed, the early raft, we could have a potential item there, or our location there. There's our white schlot.
I miss the no loitering door repair.
Yeah, the door repair messages. They've done a great job, meaning Fred and the community, at coming up with different fun little messages that we can kind of ease the burden of the troll a little bit.
Do they stuff the one that says this isn't the door repair Sky wanted?
Probably. I do remember that one. Yeah, that one was a lot more. Oh, no, go back in. We want that. Oh. Oh, okay, that's the third time I went in there. I just want to make sure I didn't drop my wallet. I want to make sure I didn't drop my wallet. We're good. Oh, no. So no recorder, which kind of makes me want to go back towards start before I check the graveyard. So let's up A out of here. I want to go check the woods. We have all the areas near start. Nothing. The arrow shop would have been nice to have found a little earlier, but not a big deal. There's our hints. So what I'm going to do a little scum in here, chat. We're going to go buy these hints, and then we're going to reload and hopefully find out the location of the silver arrows. Let's see what we can find. Then I can retry and get all my money back. So, well, we knew that. Well, recorders in 3. We kind of knew that just from process of elimination, but I'll go ahead and mark it down anyways. And then I just do a retry and we get all of our money back. And oh, I didn't mean to continue. I'm going to retry. So no good hints from that hint shop, unfortunately, but it is still worth to pick up the book if you find an opportunity that you might be able to get a hint. The silver arrow hint there would have been big in a race scenario, so not upset, just disappointed, you know?
Oh, sure, that makes sense. But it does take the burden off that the only person you're racing against is yourself, certainly.
That's the worst of them all, though. That's the worst of them all.
Aww.
The battle within you. Big money. Aw. At least we're finally getting some money. I don't feel as broke anymore. Oh.
You ever have a seed where you just feel like poor the entire time? I've had that happen to me.
Many times, and it's always when the bombs are like 100 or like 40 rupees. There's our bomb shop, by the way. So there's one shop in every seed. We call it the rare shop, and I believe that's it right there. There's our second big secret.
Hey.
And my door is ringing. I have no idea who's at my door right now. This is not good. They're gonna have to just wait. Who the heck is coming over to my house at these hours? I'm usually in bed. There's level 3. All right.
All right.
This is big, chat. So this is gonna be second quest 3. I didn't need to pirouette.
Nice.
So let's go down here. So level 3 in second quest is shaped like a big L. And behind, there's a very good chance of a bait block here. We got to be cognizant of that. We could be bait blocked here. And I definitely did not mark. Oh no.
Chat says peanut butter's at the door.
Oh, don't you do it, game.
Don't wait a second. What should the game not do here?
Bait block. We are facing a potential bait block any second now. We know one of the items in here is the recorder. We know the recorder is not required, so I don't care about that. But because level 3 is so small, there's our other item. All right, we're out of here.
Does that mean silvers are in 9, JSR?
Silvers can still be in 7. We didn't get any of the items out of there.
Okay.
But guess where I'm going? I'm not checking 7. We're going to 9.
I was gonna say, how do you know when to gamble?
Flashing warning.
Because that's something that I've always struggled with in Zelda Randomizers. How do you know when to hold them and how do you know when to fold them?
You just kind of have to go with your gut, and a lot of the times your gut's wrong. I
know,
can't tell you
right?
how many times. I can't tell you how many times I've gone with my gut and it's been wrong, but then it's right sometimes, and you're like, oh man, I got the instincts. I am super rando man 3000. Then the next seed you have like an hour 30 in, you have 3 Triforces, you're blocked by 5 items. You're just like, what in the heck is going on? Speaking of which, how the heck did I get up there? We're gonna find out. I haven't been here in like what feels like 10,000 years, but it hasn't been that long. All right, so this should be our warp back to the top. We're gonna grab this Triforce. We're going straight to 9. So we're gonna do what I used to call saver metrics for those that are familiar with Major League Baseball and or Crystal Saver. And after Crystal Saver. In baseball, they use a intellectual stat. Lots of intellectual stats that are kind of not new, like they're old school in terms of like what they used to use, basically. So there's a lot more people that use a lot more brain power nowadays in how they rate baseball players. And so Saver took a similar approach with level 9, using math and just deduction to figure out, okay, the odds of the silvers being in 9. There are certain items that can't be in 9. Recorder, bow, raft, ladder. I think that's it, right? Power bracelet. Those items, here, let's go a little HUD clip for chat. We'll do that. Why not? Let's have some fun.
Here's what I'm thinking though, like in terms of just like Nintendo/video game logic, why doesn't Link just take the silver arrow and just like throw it at Ganon, right? Like, why does he need the bow?
Well, because you gotta have a little bit of that he comes through, you know, he's got his sunglasses on, holds the bow a little cockeyed, as you do when you're trying to show, you know, how confident you are. So we are in the far left row here in level 9. I'm gonna track this by hand and I'll show you guys my map once I'm finished. Level 9 should be shapes here. We are listening for a roar. We're looking for a door that does not open. So roar and a door. But we also have to look for the silver arrows, which are most likely going to be in here. It's a 50-50 shot that the silvers are in here. And since we have to look for Ganon and Zelda anyways, well, we might as well look for the silvers while we're in here. And then if we don't find them before we find Ganon and Zelda, we have a decision to make. But luckily, we don't have to make that decision yet. Let's see what we find. Oh, I did not go back through that door. That was interesting.
Yo,
you gotta throw the arrows. You gotta throw the arrows like a javelin.
Chat's rooting for you, JSR. Find the silvers.
That should be a T room. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna up A out of here. So I could ladder clip down, but there's no reason to. We know there's another path down, so I'm just gonna do that. We're gonna go right here. And yeah, as chat is mentioning, sometimes there are flag sets that allow for important items in 9. This is one of them. But because we've already found all the important items, we know that the silvers have a 50-50 shot of being in here. We have a roar. We have a map.
Oh, that's close to my full 9.
I did not mean to bomb up there. I didn't look at the map before I did.
Yeah, I had a full gridded 9 the last time I played here on Hotfix, JSR. It was just
I've only seen that, I think, like once or twice. Okay, so let's put us over here. And we no longer hear the roars, so we know where Ganon is. Let's go this way first. Try bombing left. Negative. Try bombing right. Okay, so we have some paths. We should hear the roar. Yep, okay, so Ganon's there. No, sorry, never mind, I'm an idiot. I mismarked my map. I was like, wait a second, something's not right. Let's go this way. So now that we have white sword and the wand, if I'm frame perfect, we can actually kill these guys. Like that, which is nice.
That was really good.
Sir? Okay, let me unlock this door before I go in there. I unlock doors as I go so I can look at my mini-map and kind of figure out where I'm going. One of my strategies for level 9 is that whenever I find a staircase, if I'm digging for the item, I am 6 over, 5 up. 2, 3, 6, and 5 right here. Okay. If I see any doors that I need to open, I will open them as I go if I've got the any key, because that allows me to look at my mini-map and see where the doors are that I haven't gone through yet. So I always mark walls that I bombed, just in case. Yeah, we knew that, thank you. Okay, so this is a dead end. Let's go back. So I don't know if you can see it very well on my map. Probably not. It's a little too far away. But X's mean I've bombed the screen, single lines mean it's a door that I haven't gone through, and double lines mean I've gone through that door. And that allows me to kind of keep track of what doors I've explored. Like I said, we know where Ganon is. And that's fine. Ganon is cool and all. He's chilling, he's a bro. He brought bacon to the barbecue. That was an intentional damage boost, Kappa. If we can find the items, then we will be able to make our determination on what we need to do. I'm going to take an intentional bop here. My count's at 0. I haven't showed any bomb forces yet. Let's do that now. Ooh, I almost messed it up. Come here. So my count should be on 9. 10 consecutive kills, and then a bomb will drop a bomb. And that's how you can force a bomb. So here's another warp. But if you take the portals as you find them, that eliminates 2 of the push blocks at a time, which is why I'm doing that. That's blue whiz robes. I wasn't ready for that. Since we've already found Ganon, we're not really looking for that. We're looking for the door that doesn't open when I clear all the enemies. And I just realized something that I did not check, and now I'm kind of regretting it. Let's come back to that. Making a lot of little mistakes because, you know, it's hard sometimes to keep track of everything in chat. Okay, so that's a 5th column and that goes up. Okay. This is another warp. Let's take this one. Puts us up here.
So what do you do here? Do you go forward or do you go back and check the diamond staircase you walk past?
I think I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
Let's open this door real quick. Oh, D-pad, please stop. I need to get a new controller. Okay. So we're gonna go check that other staircase, but I wanted to go back and check something real quick. Before I do that, I made a slight mistake. So I'm going to check something before I go up there. I'm hoping for a compass as I go. Nothing there. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to kill these blue whiz robes real quick, which makes me sad. Just even say that I'm killing blue whiz robes quick at all. Oh, I better do this. Hang on. Oof. Nope. Oh, dude. Nope. This is bad. I'm gonna go ahead and save the room real quick, just in case. I need to check that room that I was in a second ago, because that could be Zelda. Which is why I want to go back and check that. I assumed it was a push block D-pad. Why do you do that? I'm having major controller malfunctions. Let's just save it. Okay. Let's go back and check this. I want to see if this room opens up, because if this room opens up, then we found Zelda, and all we have to find is the items. Okay, that's all I wanted to check. You know, I just realized why I didn't check that sky. This is how distracted I am.
Yes?
I came from that direction.
Ah.
It's so much to keep track of.
It is.
Oh well. All right, that's okay. We have a quick path back to where we just were, so it's fine. I still have that diamond staircase I haven't checked yet. Let's go right one more. We'll take this portal here. Shouldn't take us very long to get back to where we just were.
No, not at all. And you do a really good job of marking up the map.
So again, it has to be below us. We know that for a fact. Did I ever check that room to the right? I'm gonna check that real quick. I want to confirm that Ganon's below us, and he is. Okay. Not a push block. This will confirm Ganon is below us. Confirmed. Okay. That can be a drop. I should check this. This could be the compass. Not the compass. Okay. So we have two paths again, and that's good. Not that it really matters too much, because there's not really any way for us to approach that from there. We are alive, I think. I believe.
You
Scott,
think
are we
so?
live?
Yeah, I'd say so. But is that what a person who would be live would say?
I mean, they would say that maybe if they were trying to trick. If we were pulling some mean prank. Okay, let's go up and left, and that's where that staircase was. We haven't checked. There's a lot of rooms over here we haven't checked yet. As chat was mentioning earlier, this is a big level 9, but there's definitely bigger 9s to be had. And we have another staircase, so there's only 3 more staircases remaining in 9, not to mention the 2 items. I didn't get either of them. Bombs. No bombs. Okay, so we have a couple paths. Let's go left. Potential silvers? Nah, I don't think there's gonna be silvers.
I like the palette in this room.
Me too. Okay, so dead end. Now in shapes, if you're familiar with vanilla Zelda, there are hidden rooms that you can find that are actually in spaces on the map that are black. Ladder required, by the way. At least over here. And those blank spots on the map in vanilla can actually be rooms. But in this case, they can't be because it's shapes. So Fred isn't that mean. Fred is awesome, by the way. If you don't know Fred Coughlin, he's the guy who created the randomizer. Does a great job. He's also very good at Zelda. But he made it that way intentionally just so people wouldn't be trolled. Ooh, potential item.
Also, too, I want to mention that if you're playing this randomizer, especially if it's kind of early on, you know, this first, second, third time you're playing the rando, if you ever need to question, do I need the ladder? The answer is most likely yes. I've had very few ladderless seeds.
Same. They are almost always ladder required. Okay, we don't have a lot of bombs, so I'm getting a little scared as far as like bombing every wall, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this room. Okay. There's Ganon's room. Oh good, it's another double bomb wall. Just like that, I'm down to 4 bombs. I'm gonna wait to bomb that. Let's go this way. So we know we can't go down. Still 2 items, and we found every transport staircase in 9. So the next push block should be an item. And I believe this can be a push block. So let's see, did we get lucky? No, we did not get lucky. Cannot bomb right. I'm gonna drop this bomb. Okay, so we're down to my last bomb. So we're in a bit of a pickle here. I'm gonna go down. We need bombs badly. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna try to force a bomb here, but this is kind of gonna be tough. 6, 7, 8. Okay, if we get lucky in here, we might get away with this. Let's see. Okay, this is annoying. Remember that boomerang I found earlier that I probably should have kept?
No. It's not worth it.
4, 6. I got hit, so I got to come back and try this again. That could be Zelda, by the way. In fact, that might be Zelda. 8, 10. I hate this game. Okay, let's see. Is that Zelda? That is Zelda. Okay, we have Zelda's location. I need to force a bomb here. I have to. Putting my marker down. 2, 4. I'm gonna actually do this now. If I can. Nope. 2. Bear with me, chat. We need some bombs. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I did this right, if I counted right, and I don't know if I did, we're gonna find out right here. Nope. 8, 9. Come on, Vire. All right, we got our bomb. We're good.
Oh
we're
my
good. We're good.
gosh.
We're good.
Wow. I'm impressed, Jessar. That was a lot of pressure. Not only did you get another bomb pickup, but you exposed a wall as well. It's pretty impressive.
I got a little lucky. Lucky. So I can conclude, unless there's a magic staircase that I mismarked, that the 2 rooms left of Zelda are inaccessible. So what that means is that the silvers cannot be up there, no matter what. That cannot be the silver arrows. They could be an item, but they could be something else. Okay, so we found a bomb hole, so we have a path. Let's check over here. But the silvers can't be over there because we'd have to... Oh, goodness. Nothing.
It's better than Dig Dogger right now.
Okay. This is not good. I'm in a bit of a pickle. I could use my last bomb here. Level 9 is nowhere near a bomb shop. I'm going to up it. We're low on bombs. This is, unfortunately, kind of the situation we've put ourselves in with the bad luck and the bomb walls. But that's part of level 9 when it shapes. You just have to make sure you keep track of where you bomb, because if you don't, you end up in a spot where you're like bombing the same wall 3 or 4 times, and that's never good. Okay, intentional damage. 2. Five. So our count's at 5. If I kill every keys in here without getting hit, I'll have a 9 count. I almost hit myself. Good grief, this controller. All right, my count's 9. And it's Pole's voice. Of course it is. I forgot. Okay. Which means I can't go up either. That's the path I want to go. I'm going to go right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Go away. Go away. Go away. No, no. Bunnies. Go. Let's take this up path right here. Okay, I'm going to try to bomb you. This is not going to be easy. And I got a 10. Oh, no. That's not good.
Wait, how did that happen, Jessar?
I have no clue. To be honest, I have no clue. Unless there were 6 likes, I have no clue. I miscounted somewhere. And unless this drops a bomb, I'm going to have to leave, I think. It did not. Okay. There's one other path I can take. There's 2 more paths I can take. 3 more paths. I have 3 paths. I see them. Let's go around and down. I'm going to go over here. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that makes sense is I miscounted. There are 4 keys in that that warp chamber, which is why I counted 4. And I thought there were only 5 like-likes. Thank you, game, for the bailout. Let's go. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. It's kind of interesting. I must have miscounted. I must have killed something before I got hit or something.
But still, we take those.
Oh no. Okay, let's try to get a bomb here, if I can get careful. I got another rupee, are you kidding me? Wow. Wow, game.
You just left money on the ground?
I don't want that money anymore. I don't want that money anymore. They can't buy the happiness they stole from me.
Aww.
But this could be our item.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is good.
Oh,
this
that is
good.
a bomb. It's an item. What do we got? Silver arrows. Show me potato salad. Hey! We are in go mode.
All right. Nice persistence there, JSR. That was a beast of a 9. Holy moly.
And we got it. So now, all we got to do is go make some bacon. And we are in there like swimwear. Then we know exactly how to get to Zelda. Unfortunately, it's quite a path. But fortunately, I've got it all mapped out. So we'll get there eventually. But first, can you get out of my way? I got bacon to make. Thank you. It's breakfast time.
I just wanted to serve the pancakes first. Oh, this room. I do not like this room in the Chevy room. I don't like. So this is 8 hits on Ganon. Can stun lock him.
Nice shot, Tex.
Beautiful.
All right, now we just have to make our way back to Ganon. How do we do that? Or to Zelda. That is the ultimate question. How do we do that? Fortunately, I've been tracking, so let's see if I can find a quick path. I need to go to F, so I need to go to D, which is going to be up from here. Nice. Bye, Pole's voice. What rabbits? LGPV, come get your boys. Nope. So many Wizrobes. I probably should have just bombed them.
Now, I do want to remind you all that this show is not done after Zelda, by the way. There will be a break to change games, and also we'll be having PK Scramble with JSR right after this. So, again, there's still way more to come here. And again, JSR, thank you so much for this seed. I know this one wasn't very nice.
It's been a lot of fun. I do enjoy Zelda 1 Rando still so much. A lot of the times it's frustrating when you race it because of, you know, the different stakes, and Rando can be unfair sometimes, and the community has grown at such a rapid pace. Excuse me. Not only is it much bigger, but the people who've been around for a while, excuse me, are veterans now. So a lot of them have improved to the point where us old schoolers, man, I have trouble hanging with these new guys. I am shocked at some of the newer names. I say newer names, but they're not even newer anymore. Like, for example, my buddy Drewis already has a sub 30 in vanilla. He ran a tournament, and now he's genuinely a sleeper to win this tournament. So if you're interested in checking out the tournament, time coming up, by the way, you'll definitely want to check out all of the Zelda 1 shenanigans, which I'm sure we can get you a link to that. But here you go, chat. There's my level 9.
Yep, and here comes the flash. Hang on, chat.
Yeah, a lot of flashing right here. So there's my level 9 in case anyone's curious, my pathing. It's kind of hard to see, but G stands for Ganon, all the other letters are warps, X's are bomb or blocks that don't do anything, and then the arrows or the lines are the doors I've gone through. So there you go. Thank you everyone for the GGs. Man, I love Zelda 1 Rando, Sky. It's so much fun.
I mean, it always does keep you coming back for more, doesn't it? And you ended right around where my, average is in the Consternation set as well.
Yeah, this is definitely the flag set that can take a little, give a little. We never did find the recorder. We never even got to hear Saria's song.
Aww.
That's okay. But with Heart Shuffle on, it becomes such a dynamic and varied type of randomizer. There's so much that can go right or wrong. It just depends on how lucky you are, and you just got to make sure that your combat and movement is on point, and that you do need to have a basic knowledge of the game too. If you're not sure, if you're new to Zelda 1 or Zelda 1 Rando and you'd like to try this, we can get you guys links, but I think maybe can we get links in chat for folks that are interested? I can definitely find some if we need to.
Yeah, where can folks find that?
Here, I will put in chat a link to the Zelda 1 Discord, and this Discord has everything you need to know if you want to try out the rando for yourself. It's free to try.
Ooh.
There are races almost every single day. And right now there's an ongoing tournament that you can definitely check out, and I promise you will enjoy it. There's the link for the Zelda 1 Discord. Again, it's free to join. It's free to play. And I cannot tell you guys, if you're a Zelda 1 fan, how much fun you're going to have with the Zelda 1 Discord. So the link should be in chat soon. And I'm going to turn the mic over to Skybilz as she has some stuff she wants to discuss before we start Earthbound. Is that correct?
Yes, before we head into our wellness break here. So, folks, on behalf of Games Done Quick Hotfix, as a reminder, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. If you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel. And as a reminder, join Games Done Quick at PAX East 2024. We'll be holding a speedrun marathon live at PAX East from March 21st through the 24th. Submissions are open from now until February 29th. Use exclamation point PAX in Twitch chat or go to paxeast.gamesdonequick.com to submit your runs. So, folks, we are going to be taking a wellness break here. Hopefully, we'll get peanut butter off of guard duty when we get back from the wellness break here. So, everyone, be sure to stretch, hydrate, and we'll be right back with random number generation. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm joined here by JSR, and this is our lovely commentator, PB the dog. Say hello, Peanut Butter.
Peanut Butter, are you going to be doing commentary for this, huh? What? You gonna say hi to everyone in chat? Can you say hello? What? Oh, you're the good boy? Oh, are you the good boy? Oh, yes, you are. Can you say hi to everybody? Hold on. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, come here. Oh, that's a good boy. Can you tell everyone at home, first off, say hello? Oh, that's a good dog. And for those that are wondering, PB will be returning to Twitch very soon. We recently finished his goal with Gyromite, which is the game that he played at AGDQ. And so we are currently looking for new Peanut Butter games. He's playing some King Griffey Jr. Baseball on the Super Nintendo, as well as a few other things that we're messing with. So he is on track for his sophomore appearance at a GDQ, hopefully. We're going to be submitting something for SGDQ, and hopefully we can see you all there. Because Peanut Butter, I think you're ready to do this in person, aren't you? Are you ready? Can you tell everyone you're ready? Because you're the goodest boy, huh? Are you the goodest boy? Oh, that was a big yawn. Yes, it was. All right, go get it.
So before we get underway here, JSR, do you want to talk a little bit about these settings for PK Scramble?
Absolutely. So for those that are familiar with Earthbound, in Earthbound, you have to finish all 8 sanctuaries in linear order, or relatively linear order. There's a few exceptions to that, but basically you have to get all 8 sanctuaries. Nest powers up, then you use the meteorite to go back in time and fight Gygus. It's a whole lot more complicated than that, but that's basically the gist. The randomizer does a number of things that makes it a little bit faster, because a normal top runner time for this is around 4 hours. I believe the record's like 3:30 something or something. Maybe somebody in chat knows. I don't remember the exact time, but it's still a long speed run. I'm hoping to sub-hour this, because in PK Scramble, we are only required to get 4 sanctuaries, and then we can fight Gygas. However, there are 2 other win conditions. If I don't find everything that I'm required to find in order to go to Gygas, or if I'm underleveled and have the option to do 5 sanctuaries, I can do 5 sanctuaries and then travel to Magicant and finish Magicant out, and that counts as a win condition. Or I am also able to finish 6, I can count 6 sanctuaries, and that will automatically end the game. So we have 3 win conditions: 4 sanctuaries in Gygas, 5 and Magicant, or 6, and that's the end of the game. One other thing to mention, and there's a lot of intricacies we'll go over during the run, but one other major thing to know is that you'll see it in the demo here. If you see a snake coming out of nowhere and following me around on the map, that is the snake. I don't know what his name is. We need to come up with a name for it, Sky. We gotta name the snake.
Okay.
But he's gonna follow us around, and if he touches us, the whole party dies. So there's gonna be a little bit of pressure, and because of that, you will not be seeing any of the strategies we use in vanilla to avoid encounters, like, for example, stutter stepping. You probably won't see me doing much stutter stepping, though I can do it. There goes our buddy. And the other thing you won't see me doing very much is using teleport to avoid encounters, which is a strategy they use in vanilla. I will not be doing either of those. And all the items are shuffled. The kids can be in 5 different locations, which, depending on where we start, we can kind of make our play. And then finally, the bosses and enemies are shuffled. Actually, I don't know if the enemies are shuffled in this flag set. I know Lilo here in chat races a lot of these flags. Can you answer that? I think it's just the bosses, correct? But we don't know who we're going to be fighting, so we have to strategize a little bit depending on who is there, because there are some bosses we might not be able to kill very easily. In vanilla, Starman Jr., the very first boss you fight, is one of the scariest bosses in Scramble because we don't have Buzz's help. So this could get pretty tense. If you're a fan of Earthbound, you're not going to want to miss this. Is that Jake from Snake Farm? Is that what it is? Jake from Snake Farm?
All right. Are you ready to go, Jessa?
I just have to name my characters. So here's where we get to have a little bit of fun. Don't worry, that was just a test. All right, so what are we naming our characters here? Sky, are we going to let chat do it, or do we want to come up with names? How do we want to do this?
Well, I know the chat wanted to also name the snake Sir Hiss, which I thought was kind of funny. But in terms of our name, I don't know. You got anything? You got anything good besides your commentator in terms of names?
Okay, let's go. Does Richard go by Rick at all?
I don't think so.
I can do Rich. I can do Rich. We'll go with Rich. Sky. And then we'll give him the name Jake. If we're going to call the snake Sir Hiss, he can be Jake. Jakey. We'll call him Jakey. Jakey and Snakey. And then our friend here, who is Pooh in the vanilla game. That is not a joke. His name is Pooh. What do we want to call him? It could be anyone. What do you think, Sky? You got any ideas?
How about Fred?
Fred, okay. We always like to blame Fred. Of course, the dog has to be PB. I mean, there's no question about that.
Yay, PB!
Our favorite homemade food. So if we talk to the mom, she's going to say, hey, come have some blank and go to bed. So, what should be our favorite food, Sky? It could be anything.
I always go for pizza, personally.
I like it. Let's do it. And then finally, our attack that our Nest character, who is now Rich, is going to be using. I was thinking, how do you spell the mascot's name for GDQ?
Which one? We got a couple
Velocity.
of them.
It's Velocity, right?
Velocity, yeah.
So let's go VLOCTY. Does that work?
Yeah.
It's missing a few letters, but that's all I can do. So we're gonna give it our friend Velocity is gonna be our ally with our PSI powers. Okay. So I am ready. Chat, Sky, are you all ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna start it off on 0, starting at 3, 2, 1, go! And we are off. We are on a random start, so I don't know where we're starting. We're starting in Dalam. That's good. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head down over here. I'm gonna check these houses. They have items in them. Right now, we're looking for anything and everything. A weapon would be the most ideal. We don't have any money, so we can't shop, but we get some free items. There's a slingshot. That's good. And any second, our friend Sir Hiss is gonna appear, and we have to go. We have to go. Okay. Now I'm a little nervous, just a little nervous. I mean, if he hits us, we're just gonna death warp back to where we just were, and that might happen right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the T-ball bat. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Our first death. That's 1, chat. We got to keep count of all the snake deaths. We got to make sure we keep count. So that's 1 snake death.
1.
Now, in Vanilla Dalam, this is where Pooh is. So which character is going to be in here? It could be Flying Man or a teddy bear, or it could be Paula. Hey, Sky, we just got you. You're a part of the crew now.
Yo, let's go.
We found Sky. And we also found some Chinese food. What's in the Chinese food? Repel sandwich, which is a fun item. I'll explain in just a moment. 2 repel sandwiches. Yo, let's give this to Sky. Now she has a weapon at least. I'm gonna just go ahead and death warp out. That's 2. So repel sandwiches are really cool because in the vanilla game, there's an item called a skip sandwich, which makes you move exactly how I'm moving now. But the randomizer allows us to do that all the time. Let's go to Winters real quick. There's a check I can check there. With the repel sandwich, it replaces skip sandwiches, and it basically stops enemies from spawning. So it gives us a few places we can go where we'll basically be able to just walk without enemies impeding our direction. Wad of bills. So for a whopping $1, we got a wad of bills, which is really nice because now we can do a couple checks, including a fun one. We get to do the song. What do you mean the song? But we're gonna get to ride in a bus in a second, and this is a fun one because if you have a sub to JSR, then you might have access to the Party Pug emote, which we're gonna be using a lot here in a moment. But first, I'm gonna do it. This could be bad. This might end up being bad. Let's see. Is this in logic or not? Let's find out. We don't have any PSI. This is not good. Oh, okay. Sky survived that with no defense, so we're supposed to be here. That's good. So let's try to win this, even though we're kind of underleveled here. No problem at all. Easy game. So this is very much in logic. This was intended. So we got lucky. We've killed. Now that is Everdread in vanilla, but in this case, now it's Thunder and Storm, who is normally a sanctuary boss, and we talk to him, and he gives us the signed banana. So there are certain items in this game, if you're familiar with the vanilla game, that are key items. Let's see, what do we have here? Bionic Slingshot's good. We can't afford very much. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this and give this to Ness. Actually, hold on, let me sell some of this stuff real quick too. Let's sell this. Let's sell this. Let's sell this. We need $200 so we can pay for Apple Kid. So now we just need some cheap food. Let's go up here and buy something cheap. We're gonna take these over to Apple Kid. This is gonna unlock another check. So in vanilla, Sky, have you ever played Earthbound?
No, I haven't, but people keep trying to get me to play it. Maybe one day I'll play it with the achievements.
Oh, it's so good. Wait, what? That was weird. There are certain items that are pretty much required key items. And right now we're looking for those because that's going to give us different checks and different access. There, now she has some defense. Oh, Snake, why you do this?
Wait, the snake can go into buildings? What?
He can go through anything. So that is 3 snakes.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
So that's 3.
Do you lose all your progress when you die unless you've saved somewhere?
So in vanilla, if you die, you lose half your money. But this has a setting called easy deaths that basically makes it so that you will not lose your money when you die. We're going to give the wad of bills to this guy, and he's going to summon a band. We're not even going to watch the show, chat. We're in too much of a hurry. But this is the Runaway 5, Runaway Fire in Japan. And they are going to give us a ride because we just paid off their contract. So because we paid off their contract, we come outside. There's a bus here. We go around the photo trigger that Photo Man has. We talk to Dan Aykroyd here, and he lets us on the bus. And now, you know we pugging, we party pugging, or cat jamming. And there goes the snake. How dare you? I'm party pugging over here. Pugging, 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 pugging. We're party pugging. Everybody up in the club, showing some love for the party pug. Everybody hanging out in GDQ chat. Y'all is some cool cats, and Sky knows where it's at. So if you gonna go and show all of the love to the party pug,
yeah, we party pug.
Party pug.
Yeah, we party pug.
Look at those pugs, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. The wiggles. So what we're doing here is we paid off the Runaway 5's contract. They let us take a bus through this tunnel full of ghosts. These ghosts will not let us through. We're about to pull up into a haunted town called Threed, which has another kid that we're going to be able to check. But also, we're about to wipe. The snake caught us, so unfortunately, we're about to die. It's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate to have such a somber ending to such a hype part, but look, we got Ghost Sky and Ghost Rich. And since we're done talking, we will just suddenly drop dead. It's going to be sad. And blop. 4 snake this. Fortunately, the game starts us right here. All right. So now we're going to go up here. There's a strange woman of ill respite hanging out in front of this hotel. We're going to go and see what she's up to. We don't know what she's up to. It's probably no good, but that's okay. Or she's just going to invite us into her room to play some Pokemon. That's all that is. Wait, that's not Pokemon. Those are ghosts and zombies. Oh, dear. That's not good. Oh, I think we just got... Oh, they gave us a trade. That's all that was. We just traded Pokemon cards. That's all that was. And we have found Fred. So our party is getting stronger. We have all of our psychic users now, which is actually for the purposes of the seed. I don't know why I talked to the UFO there. Oh, goodness, here comes Sir Hiss. Go. Run.
Run.
Slime generator, that's useful for money. Oh, you son of a gun, you're too fast. Go away. Okay, so what does Pooh have with him? He has the zombie paper. How convenient. We're going to go drop the zombie paper off here. And the zombie paper, it acts like fly paper, except for it attracts zombies. It doesn't attract snakes, though. Oh, dear, we got to go around. We got to go around. Please don't touch me, snake. Snake? Do I have money? I do. I don't think I have enough. Oh, no. We might get caught here. Let's see. Do we get out? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, he's not even there. I wasn't even worried. Were you worried? I wasn't worried.
No, not in the slightest.
So we drop the zombie paper in the tent. The snake gets confused. All the zombies all over this haunted town, they're all going to say, yo, I heard there's some really dank zombie paper that Fred just put in this circus tent. We're going to go down there. I mean, what else would you do? Right? I mean, it only makes sense that you would go straight for this paper of stickiness and just, you know, get caught. So anyways, so that opens up a path to Saturn Valley. But before we go to that, I'm going to go back to Tucson. And you remember we went to Apple Kid's house and we gave Apple Kid some food and money. And because of that, he made us an invention, which in vanilla is the pencil eraser, but in randomizer, it is going to be, drum roll please, the meteorite piece. Now, what does that mean? Well, the meteorite piece is a key item that is required if I'm going to do 4 sinks and go to Gygus, which is kind of the plan depending on how the seed goes. But more importantly, it's going to allow us to get another check. So A, we've unlocked an in-game scenario, and B, no, that's a snake, and C, now we can check something else, because this has been a very linear seed so far. It hasn't really given us, oh my goodness, no, I don't care, I'm not even mad, let's go. I'm a bear. Okay, we're gonna use a little velocity power here, and let's use thunder. Luckily, these are all weak enemies, so this is all part of the plan. And we need a little XP too, because we're very under-leveled right now. So right on our heels is a snake. Okay, I want that. Let's equip that.
Now, I was under the impression here, JSR, that the snake could still get you when you were in the menu.
No, I don't believe... Game, please. I think the snake only moves when I'm actually capable of moving. I'm going to auto-fight this. So our teddy bear is distracting our enemies, and our enemies are targeting the teddy bear, which is good, because that means it's taking all the damage we would be taking. We're very under-leveled right now. The teddy bear doesn't have a lot of HP, but it has enough for the early game that this is going to help us get our levels up a bit. So let's go ahead and I'll bash. Use a little bit of fire here. As they were mentioning during Zelda, there is some scenes with some of the PSI powers that will have some flashing, so just be aware of that, chat. There will be some flashing during the battle scenes. And here's our second boss. We have the Guardian General. He is not easy. This is not what I want to see early, but we have enough power here. I think we should be okay. There is one more check in Threed that I couldn't do. In Threed, there's the Boogie Tent. If you're familiar with the famous Boogie % speedrun of Earthbound, the Boogie Tent will not fight us unless Jeff is in our party. So goodness, or sorry, Jake from Snake Farm. So we're gonna just run from the snake and hopefully get away. There's some food. It's a vital capsule. We don't want that, but you know what? I'll drink it. Whatever. Give that to Sky.
What is one of my Hotfix episodes without a good pun, right?
We do need some weapons and some, more importantly, we'd love to find some defense right now. So I'm kind of checking to see what our items are. You can kind of tell by the shape of the gifts that you see. We're looking for those golden boxes. But another teddy bear is always nice. That's going to help a little bit. We're about to go into Saturn Valley, which is amazing. If you're not familiar with it, they're little pig people. These cute little pig people talk in weird dialect that is displayed by weird text. Go away. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, meteorite piece. So if we talk to the pig person, they talk in a weird font. It's really cute.
If you've seen them probably in Smash Brothers Melee, if you throw them at someone, it makes this funny sound like murr.
Yep. Oh no! Oh, the snake got us. All right, that's 5. 5 deaths to the snake. What about you? I'm taking it out on you, buddy. Ha! Auto win. So this game has a nice mechanic with all of the encounters. You've noticed that unlike some RPGs, they're not random encounters. We can see all of the encounters in the world as we go. So what this allows us to do is attack them from behind and get a green swirl, which gives us a free turn. This is another check, by the way. Let's see what we get. We have teleport powers to Foreside, which is more progression. And inside of that, another repel sandwich. Here comes Snakey Boy. We're probably going to get caught, maybe? No snake. PB's over there squeaking his pig as we play through. This guy gives us the password.
Wait,
and we're just going to check
have?
this. Fly honey.
No, I was talking about PB.
Oh, he has a squeaky toy.
Aww.
Let's see. What do we have to buy? So here's one of the shops. We're going to buy a couple items. We don't have much for defense, so let's get some defense. We're going to sell a couple of our extra items. Like the slime generator, the ruler, and the pop gun. That should be good. Now, what can we buy? Let's buy these bracelets. Give one to Sky. Her defense is getting better now. And I won't buy those. Those aren't worth it. And we're going to leave. So that's good for now. So now we're going to go take care of our first dungeon in the game. So the dungeon order is very mixed up, of course. We do have to avoid the snake. This is a relatively easy dungeon in the sense that it's not a big maze. It's a linear path with a lot of branches. I was not looking for a cockroach, and a cockroach was looking for us. You see this? A violent one at that. He didn't stand much of a chance, though. But this particular dungeon is... I disagree. Scary in the sense that depending on the enemies in it, but because these enemies aren't shuffled, we're going to have a relatively easy way with this dungeon. But immediately afterwards, there's a second dungeon we're going to go right into, and that can be a little sketchy. So, to answer the question in chat, snake tag, what? Oh, I don't have the fly honey. I can't go in there. I thought I had the fly honey. I don't have it. Oh, no. Boozled. That's okay. We'll go to Foreside. Snake tag, you'll see a snake that appears randomly as I'm walking through the overworld. And if he touches me, he'll wipe the entire team. We will die. So we have to be cognizant and careful of where we're going and what we're doing. Do I have the sign banana? I do have the sign banana. We have options. Let's give him the peanut cheese bar. So this is Everdread. If you're familiar with Vanilla, Everdread is the thief that lives in the park that we went to and fought Thunder and Storm at earlier. And we don't see him again until now. He's just been jumped and left in an alley. And we talk to him and he revives and walks away. He tricks you into thinking he's about to die. And then he just gets up and leaves. So, very nice of him to do such a thing. And we're going to go behind the bar in this quote-unquote cafe. And we talk to the wall. And now we're in Moonside, where no means yes and yes means no. Welcome to Earthbound, Sky.
I love it.
All right, are we dealing with tough enemies here, or are they in logic? Let's see. They are tough. Uh-oh. All right, we are in over our heads here. We might end up wiping here, and that's fine if we do. I'll go ahead and try to go through it one time, but if we wipe, I'm gonna leave. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not that much out of logic. This might still be required. So what I'm talking about is that the game has scaling difficulty. So the way you can kind of read the logic in the game is that if the enemies are way OP, you're not supposed to be there. But if I'm able to kill them, then I'm probably where I'm supposed to be. So this seems like this is probably where I'm supposed to be right now, which is good news. There's our snake friend. I gotta be careful. A Magnum air gun is good. So these guys are teleporting me all over the map right now. So the truth of what we're going through right now is we're actually kind of hallucinating. And we're in this dream state. And we're going around the town of Foreside, but it's like a mirrored version of it. And we have to answer no, because everything is reversed. No is yes, yes is no. And this guy is invisible. So I'm going to tell him I cannot see him. Oh, that's a snake. Okay, go down, and get out, get out. Oh, we didn't get the glitch. I was trying to get the glitch. I might let the snake... nah, we'll just go. So basically, this guy that keeps talking and interrupting the game is an invisible character. And the guy blocking our path will not leave unless we bring him with us. So we're normally going to fight a Mani Mani statue, but you notice that's not a Mani Mani, that's a Pokey Pokey. Cat Jam, incoming, by the way.
That is a big enemy.
That is a big enemy. That is our neighbor, Pokey. And Pokey is a jerk. He betrayed us to join the side of evil. And he's got a very big mechanical beast machine that can do all kinds of stuff. We're going to try to take him out before he takes us out. This could be a tricky. He's targeting our teddy bears right now, which might get us out of here. There it is. We got it. And we can just hold Y. I love the randomizer. It gives so many quality of life improvements, such as turbo for the dialogue. Excuse me, for the dialogue. The fact that we can move in a constant state of speed, like we have skip sandwiches. It really reduces the amount of time. So if you're familiar with Earthbound, this is a great way to get your Earthbound fix without having to play the entire game. All right, so we finish Moonside. The monkeys appear. They give us the pencil eraser, which will allow us to go to Happy Happy Village, which unlocks another sanctuary and another kid. So we might be finding Jake from Snake Farm here. But we have some unfinished business to take care of before we go. We're going to head into the Dinosaur Museum. We have a banana peel signed by the legendary singer Venus. If you're not sure who Venus is and you've been living under a rock, she's all over social media. And she signed a banana peel to give to this nice young fellow who has a gray beard. We're going to give it to him. He's going to move. We're going to go into the room, and there's a sewer. Again, welcome to Earthbound. Makes perfect sense. We're going to fight an angry mouse in a trash can, so this should be interesting. A little scary fight here because these ghosts can possess us. So hopefully we don't get posed. Oh, my bear! He killed my bear, Sky. Alright, so the fastest way through this, we're going to go into the water here. And normally if we saw enemies, we try to despawn them, but if the snake appears, we're going to have to just go. So far no snake. There's a bunch of money. That's tempting. I probably won't do it though, just because of the snake. Let's see if I can despawn some enemies. There we go. Enemies despawn pretty easily in this game. It's a common speedrun strat to just walk off the screen until they go past the spawn point. And then 9 times out of 10, they'll be there when you come back. Stupid snake. Scared me. Hey, look, it's Everdred.
Why do you like to have the snake on, JSR? What's the lore behind that?
It's absolutely just a way to make the rando harder. It is fun because it makes it so that you can't cheese your way through some of the skips, because basically it is possible to not have the snake touch us at all. But that's no fun. We want to have that challenge. At least I want to have that challenge. All right, so that is our first sanctuary down, chat. Magnet Hill, 1 down and at least 3 to go. If that sewer is home to 4 turtles doing the Jinsu, a Tentakraut. Okay, this one's on purpose, so don't judge me. That is on purpose, but that is 6. 6 snake deaths. And we're back here? Oh no, I didn't save. We gotta go out the other way. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I forgot to save. I shouldn't have done the death warp now that I think about it. I thought I saved. It's okay. We're just gonna go the long way out. Hopefully the snake doesn't appear. There. Alright, we're back. We're back in the light world. We found the magic mirror. Kappa. Alright, let's go to Sun. And now that we have the pencil eraser, we can go check Happy Happy Village, which will give us another of the sanctuaries we need to beat the game. So yeah, the snake is just there as like a difficulty modifier. It basically allows runners to not be able to do encounter skips or despawns without basically shenanigans. And we don't want to do that because that's not as fun. So if I see the snake, I'm going to avoid him as best as I can. I was not looking. I was reading chat, and right out the gate, we get a little encounter here. Not a big deal. Let's try to freeze this route. I don't know if that'll even work. Oh, these guys hit hard. Oh, they hit hard. We might be in and over our heads here. But they gave us the pencil eraser. We're doing it. There goes another bear. How dare you? Okay. Man, they are strong enemies.
Does that mean you're not supposed to be here then?
Technically, yes, but also I don't really know what else we had in logic other than the desert, which I could have gone to the desert and checked for progression there. But knowing that I have progression here, this was going to be my first play. So technically, we're not supposed to be here yet, but we would probably have had to come here at some point. So the pencil eraser erases the pencil. What, you thought it was erasing pencil like marks on paper? No, what? That's not what pencil erasers do, chat. Come on. Oh, but that's a snake. Okay, we gotta go. Alright, so we got a green swirl. That's good news, because these guys hit hard. So maybe we can get out of here without getting hit. Let's see. Oh, he was weak. What do we call that cave in speedruns? Okay, that wasn't a red swirl? This game's acting goofy. I don't even know anymore. We're gonna try to run. Run. Hey! Tendacrowd is a key item that the Tenda villagers... That's a green swirl? What? I'm running. Green swirls are guaranteed runs, by the way. The Tenda villagers, they want Tendacrowd. They think it's delicious. It stinks, and it tastes nasty to humans. But to Tendas, they love it, so... Normally, I'd be checking all these presents around here. There's a lot of gifts and presents that you can check. But because there's a mad snake coming up after us, I'm trying to avoid the snake. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, never mind. Sky coming through in the clutch, nailing both of her shots. Let's go. They made Sky cry, which made it so her accuracy was low. No, she has a cold. She has a cold. I'm sorry. I thought she was crying. Okay. Still coming through in the clutch though. That was good. But don't worry, we're gonna take care of Sky's cold here in a moment. But we gotta get through this fight first. That might be our last teddy bear. Let's go ahead and heal Sky now. There. Instant cure of the common cold. They said it couldn't be cured. I said, yeah, well, you obviously haven't seen my powers. You know what I'm saying? All right. Welcome to Happy Happy Village, where a cult of people obsessed with the color blue reside. We're going to check this sign. I'm going for it. What do we have? All right, we're buying all these for free. And wait a second. You said there's no such thing as a free lunch, JSR. Oh, there's a snake, though. So, you see that Starman hiding behind the tree? He's watching us steal all these lunches. He's not very happy about it. One more. One more. I'm getting greedy. All right, go. And, of course, it's Starman Jr. Okay, good. I think he has a shield. I'm going to go ahead and just use his psychic powers anyways. I think he has a shield. No shield, but he's on guard. Okay. Let me do this. Let's go with PSI shield on Sky and a Thunder B. Let's see if they can get out. This is probably the scariest enemy in the game. If we get good RNG like we're getting right now, though, it may not matter. Let's go ahead and use a shield on Rich. Oh, man. Fred and Sky coming through in the clutch. This is why he's scary. But luckily, I got some shields up. Look at Fred nailing those thunders. They have very low accuracy. We have one last teddy bear, so hopefully we don't end up losing our last teddy bear here. And down goes Starman Jr. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into this cave, or this door. We're going to immediately save before the snake gets us. And we're going to intentionally let the snake catch us. And that's going to death warp us right back to the phone that we just talked to. But it's going to refill our health. But that is 7 snake deaths. Okay, this is a decent pendant. The OK pendant isn't just OK, in the sense that it's called the OK pendant. It has slight buffs for fire, ice, and other attacks. What that allows us to do... I'm gonna go ahead and sell the teddy bear since it's probably almost dead. What that allows us to do is, if we decide to go to Gygus, which is still in the air, then basically we'll have a little bit of defense against Gygus's attacks, which are not good. Gygus is a jerk. He's a jerk, and it can escalate very quickly if I'm not careful. So having any sort of buffs is good to have. Preferably, I wouldn't have to go to Gygus, though. The hopeful scenario here that I'm hoping to hopefully pull out is that we'll be able to get 5 sinks and then go to Magicant. But so far, that doesn't appear to be the case. We haven't really found any paths to any more of the sanctuaries yet. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please stop calling for help. Okay, good. Whew. Those guys can call for help over and over and over, and what that does is it actually can make a fight almost unwinnable. I think I've actually seen him call for help like 8 or 9 times in a row. Hey, look, we found Rich, and he gave us bubblegum. Okay, we don't have the key to the cabin yet, so we can't rescue him. He's gonna have to just sit there and think about what he's done that put him in jail in the first place. So don't worry, we'll come back for Jake from Snake Farm. We'll come back and get Jake. Don't worry. He's very useful. By that I mean he's actually the least useful of the characters in the game, but that's okay. Yo, what's up, Shaga? Yeah, Earthbound PK Scramble. It's a lot of fun. If you're a fan of Earthbound especially, this is a very fun rando. So this is our second sanctuary. This is Mole Cave. Mole Cave is tricky in vanilla because of Paula and her low HP. But in this case, we are not only leveled up, but we have 2 friends. So, and Paula's not nearly as vulnerable as she is in vanilla, so this shouldn't be too terribly difficult. We should be able to get through this, get some XP, and more importantly, our second of the required sanctuaries we need. Oh, there comes our buddy, Mr. Hiss. What was his name? Was it Hiss? You know this guy. I absolutely love Earthbound. I think it's such an underrated game, and I say that despite the fact that it has a huge cult following now. I still think this game's underrated. Nobody thinks this game is as good as like the Final Fantasies or Dragon Warriors or Pokemons of the world. And don't get me wrong, those are good games in their own right. This is my favorite RPG of all time. I absolutely love this game. The music, the graphics, the setting, the world that it builds for you. That's a snake. I saw him. Mr. Sir Hiss. Yes, thank you.
Who's your favorite character, JSR?
Of the four kids, I'd probably honestly go with Jeff. Oh no. Only because of Jeff's story. But all 4 of them are, I don't know, I never really thought about that. Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. Did we get the paralysis? We did. All right, we won the fight, chat. It's already over. Since we paralyzed the robot, he can't hit us. So now all we gotta do is just knock him out. In fact, I might be able to auto-fight this. No, auto-fight's too slow. Let's stick with the freeze attacks. But honestly, of all the characters in the game, I'm a huge fan of Flying Man. Of the bosses, I think either Frank. Pokey's a pretty cool character. And there's 2 sanctuaries down. Got him. I'm trying to think who else is like a really fun character. That's the thing about this game, is that the characters are so well written that it's really hard to pick just one. I mean, like, for example, the police are corrupt and on it. So when you fight the police, you literally fight the police in this game. And the 6 cops gang up on a young boy, a teenage boy, and it's his job to kill them. Sorry, to make them faint. 7 deaths to the snake. There's the Runaway 5, which are basically like the Blues Bros, but like, I'm going to go in and out of this cave real quick. It's going to set up a quick teleport. And now I need to figure out where I'm going to go. Let's go to Winters. They basically are bad with money, so they constantly get in debt, and we have to save them over and over and over. Which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's kind of endearing. Oh no, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, only one of them. Is that 8? It might be 8. I appreciate chat helping me keep track of the deaths, because I've lost track. Oh no, I forgot this Mook is immune to solid, to freeze. Oh no. Let's try Thunder. Oh no! Fred! There we go, we got rid of him. Corrupt politicians. Yeah, this game has corrupt politicians. Oh no. Yo, we got a psychedelic color. Let's go. And then we killed him immediately. Uh-oh. We're gonna stop in this tent. Inside of this tent, there's a young man with some drink. Or is it stew? Yeah, no, it's tea. Okay. So we drink a little tea, we spend the night, we get our HP and psychic points back. Yeah, there's a cult. There's an entire race of pig people. We get to go to Stonehenge and visit aliens in their secret base. And the best of all, chat, we're gonna give a piece of bubblegum to a monkey. And coming out of the water is our good friend Tessie, who comes out the water to say hi. Hello, my name Tessie, MS Pain Beast. Say what? And if you have a salute emote, it is time, chat. We must salute everyone's favorite purple dinosaur. Who's Barney? We don't even have Barney. We have Barney at home. MS Pain Beast. And Tessie here is going to give us a ride across the water. That's another thing I really love about this game that chat mentioned, is that in this game, when you take mortal damage, you can basically if you have enough health, you can heal and save yourself. And this occurs all the way until your last character. Until your last character hits 0, you are still in the game. Our loyal purple dinosaur coming through in the clutch, giving us a ride across. Yeah, without Tessie, we aren't beating the game. Tessie is required. I think he's actually required in the seed. So, thanks to the pencil eraser, we can skip that dungeon, which is nice. There's only one more pencil we have to worry about. Nice. I was trying to hope for a green swirl there. I got a little bit lucky because that was a weird pattern. But because we got a green swirl, we can run. Saves a little time. We can go right on through. And we're about to finish our 3rd sanctuary. And then we'll have another check. Ooh, ooh. Oh, a couple life noodles is good. So, there is a certain amount of items in the game that can heal us if we faint, and a couple life noodles is one of them. If you get... Ooh, they hit hard. Okay. Let me focus for a second so I don't wipe. Okay, they at least have low HP. I'm gonna auto fight it. Come on. All right, there we go. I forgot what I was saying.
You said something about, did you say cup of life noodles?
Yes, thank you. Yes. So in this game, there are certain items that allow you to revive. We're too weak. We don't have the psychic abilities to revive our friends yet. So that's a snake. Oh no. You know what? Getting caught by that enemy was a blessing in disguise. Let me tell you. I ain't even mad. Oh, that is a strong crocodile. Never mind. So we didn't have the ability to revive any of our friends if they died. So that was actually really nice that we got a couple life noodles there. And Master Belch, I'm going to try to paralyze him. We don't have the fly honey, unfortunately, so he's going to hit us every turn. And Sky is nauseous. We got the numb, though, so we should win this fight. We should win this fight, chat. But I still cannot heal her nausea because I don't have the... Oh, yes, I do, right here. Okay, cool. Didn't even need it. Sky took care of it. She's like, don't worry, fam, I got this. Lots of level ups. And our third sanctuary. All right. So now... we're at a crossroads, chat. We're going to have one more check. And then there's a couple things we have left. We can go back to Dalam where we started. Now that we have Pooh in our party, we can go and see what was the wise old man. Oh, you son of a gun! Ah, that's 9. Oh, what a terrible place to have a curse. Nine snake deaths. Why is it going so fast? Ask chat. Well, the reason is because the randomizer has some quality of life improvements. The dialogue in this game, there's a lot of dialogue, so the randomizer for racing purposes takes a lot of that out. And yeah, there's a snake following us around, and if he catches us, we wipe. So I've got to be very cognizant of where he's at. Stupid bait. All right, so in there is Stonehenge. I'm going in there just to avoid the encounter. We don't have the eraser, so we can't actually go and do that dungeon yet. Oh, he hits hard. Hold on. Do I want to fight him? I think I'm already pot committed. Let's try to get these XP. Oh, he hits hard. Wait, I don't think the ice was hitting for very much. Let's go ahead and heal Fred. There we go. Okay. No big deal. We are fine. Oh, hi, Tony. Okay, I gotta go with the classic. This is a classic Earthbound meme. If you know, then you know.
I love it.
So that is our character's name. We are Butts. Jarify honey. All right, we are getting some progression. And then we talk to this machine, and that's going to heal us. And then I'm just going to peek. It's a good item. It's a T-Rex bat. Okay. So I'm going to give this Tendacrout to Fred. Oh, I can't. Okay, let's eat this. Nice. Good offensive upgrade. Heck yeah. All right, now we have some options. So let's go over here. We're going to teleport back to Saturn Valley. So this will give us our 4th sanctuary after we finish Saturn Valley. And as of right now, this is our last play. There's one check that I want to do, however, before... Why am I going that way? Before I pot commit to going to Gygus. I will leave it up to you, Sky, if you'd like.
Yes.
Would you like to see me fight the final boss, or would you prefer for the alternate win?
What is the alternate win?
So if I get 5 sanctuaries, I go to a magical dreamland called Magicant where Ness fights everyone in his jammies. Although I don't know if he's in his jammies in the randomizer. I actually don't remember.
That sounds like fun.
It can be a lot of fun. But also, Gygus can be a lot of fun too. So, I don't know. Maybe we should ask chat. What do you think? So these guys give a lot of XP. We're going to want to fight them if they get in our way. I guess we'll wait. Oh, the snake! Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, I was not ready. Go. Go. Oh. Okay. So we have 1 for alternate, 1 for Gygus. 2 and 2.
Wait, what are those?
These are foppies.
And
they're adorable.
It looked like a round butt.
They do kind of look like a round butt. They're puppies.
It looks like a butt.
Looks like everyone's saying Magicant. Oh no. That's a bad. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're fine, chat. We're fine.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen the Gygus ending. I've never seen the alternate ending.
Okay, we'll go to Magicant as long as the game allows me to. Okay, let's bash this out. There we go. Getting a lot of XP though, so that's good because this is going to give us the level ups we need to be able to hang. Oh, French vanilla. Man, French vanilla, boss. Get out of here. So normally this is a giant pile of puke. Instead, we get a little baby pile of puke. Yes, that is a pile of puke, by the way, in case you were wondering. So we made him strange. Now he might attack himself, which is exactly what we want, because now we can just focus on attacking him. I think the Gygus fight is really cool. Which is why I was asking, because like either win condition is pretty neat. There we go. Okay, boss is down. So this is going to give us access to the desert from the Tucson side, or from the Threed side, excuse me. And then on top of that, we can now go do our 4th sanctuary. So in terms of being able to go do Gygus, we can do that now as soon as I finish this dungeon. But we might get a warp here. Let's see what this is. On net. Oh God. Oh God, just go. Okay.
That was good. That was really good.
No, I don't like it. It's scary.
Yeah, but that was some good content. Right, chat?
Oh no, we were mushroomized. So I have a chance of losing control now, which is wonderful. And now they're... Oh no! Well, forget the chance of losing control. I'm gonna run. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. We might wipe. We wiped.
So you were worried about the snake wiping you.
And it caused me to wipe.
Talk about being between a rock and a hard place, you know?
Yeah. That's okay, though. Fortunately, we have the ability to teleport back, and we can go straight there. Oh, hi, Peanut Butter. Come on.
Aw, how's he doing? Is he
He's
enjoying?
doing good. Yeah, he just got back from his patrol of the home. And now, Peanut Butter, can you come over here? Come on. Come here, Beak. Oh, God bless it, the snake. That's 10. I was distracted by Doge, which is a perfectly acceptable death.
Yes, I
To
agree.
be distracted by Doge.
I'd get distracted by Doge. Peanut Butter is so lovable.
Oh, there's a good boy. Hi, buddy. Watch me. Kiss. Hi, buddy. Can I kiss? Can I kiss? Oh, what a good boy.
Yeah.
He's like, what, bro? I don't get a treat.
Yeah, there better be some payment for this.
I got you. I'll hook you up as soon as I get to the shining spot, buddy. Okay. And button. See, this time I don't have a snake chasing me, so I can kind of try to despawn these guys. But they're not cooperating. Come on. Yeah, I believe that was 10 too, Lilo. So these guys are pretty high level too. I've got to be careful here. So I'm trying to avoid encounters. I go around on the long way there because there's an encounter trigger. So the triggers are invisible barriers in the world that when you walk past them, some of them are unavoidable, will cause a spawn to happen. We had some pretty good luck there. I'm going to give that to Sky. So here, Sky, have some coffee.
You know, I'm probably going to get some coffee after this episode. That sounds like a good idea, actually. I don't want to fall asleep.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Sank 4, even though it says Sank 5, and it is vanilla.
Ooh.
The heck?
Now, what is this enemy? I don't want to say what... We're on GDQ Hotfix, right? So I can't fully say what I'm thinking, but, like, at the same time, it's like a pile... We'll call it dirt for now. We'll call it dirt. And then you have two eyes. I actually think it's supposed to be.
Huh? I think it's supposed to be dirt with a little dead plant coming out of it.
Oh, so it's compost. Okay, well, that makes a little more sense. I thought it was something else, like waste, you know what I'm saying? But compost is technically the leftovers of things, so I guess it's not that inaccurate.
Uh-oh, Fred is numb. Fred has been numbed.
But I would love to meet the creators of this game and say, what were you thinking when you made X Sprite? You know?
Give this to Fred. This fight is a little scary. Uh-oh. Sky woke up. Okay, good. I needed Sky to wake up. She woke after all that coffee, too. She fell asleep in the boss fight.
Exactly what I was thinking of was Jurassic Park 1. Yes, chat, you nailed it. You nailed it. I didn't even have to say it. Y'all nailed it.
That is a big pile of mud.
All I need is the glasses to take off to go with it.
All right, so we have a couple options here. We can go to Onnet, which is the starting town, and we have 2 checks that we can check there. We're looking for our 5th Sank access. We do have access to Gygus right now. We could go and finish the game right now. But I'm actually going to look for our friend Jake from Snake Farm. Let's see, Jake. See, now he's not going to appear when I want him here. Mr. Hiss,
no.
or what's his name? Sir Hiss.
Now, the real thing, the real twist here, JSR, would be that Mr. Hiss is the last character, and you have to do something to, like, unlock it, right? Like, that would be sweet.
Like have the characters sprite swap out instead of it being a Gygus, it would just be a big plant.
No,
a big snake.
It's like once you hit a certain item or a certain go mode, the snake turns into like your 4th companion or something. That would be neat.
Oh. So I did that intentionally. I wanted to show off the photo man, and everyone in chat say Fuzzy Pickles.
Fuzzy Pickles. Aww. I like pickles. Do you like pickles?
I don't know about Fuzzy Pickles, but...
No, not Fuzzy Pickles, just regular pickles.
Snake, why you do this? All right, let's see if I can teleport here. This is going to be a little tight.
I'm getting nervous.
Hey!
Hey! All right, good job. Good job.
Ooh, present. And in our present, we have a platinum band. All right, yo. That is a 25 defense increase. So huge, absolutely huge. And another good present, a big league bat. I don't know if that's stronger. Let me give the Tendacrout to Fred. And then let's give the Big League Bat to Rich. And it is a little stronger, so worth it. Worth it. All right, so in vanilla, this is a town map and a shyness book that is in here. We're not going to get the town map, but we are going to get the Franklin badge.
Oh, I remember that item because of Smash again. See, this is bad. All my Earthbound knowledge comes from Smash.
Let's go to Sky's inventory. We're going to take the silver bracelet and dump it. Give her the Franklin badge.
That's a reflect badge, right? If I'm remembering right?
Yes.
Yes.
So in Earthbound, there are certain attacks that are thunder-based, and the Franklin badge will deflect them back to the enemy that shoots it. So now Sky is immune to thunder. 100%. So now, let's go into the arcade, where we're going to probably have 2 fights. Yep. These are normally some of the beginning enemies of the game. This guy's actually going to be kind of scary, so I'm going to actually hit him with everything I got. Because they should be leveled up. Let's see. Yeah, they are a little leveled up. Oh, he's strong. Okay, good. That was a good fight. But what we're about to do is we're going to fight who is Vanilla Frank. And in this case, I think he was the Electro Spectre and something else. I didn't see who it was.
What is this?
That's a hula hoop and shark. So these are the gangsters of Onett. They are a gang, and they use hula hoops, skateboards, and pogo sticks.
Okay.
As their weapons. Oh, it's Barf.
Oh, is this the big one?
So this is normally Frank and his buddy. But in this case, Sky being immune to electricity is probably good.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. Right out the gate, Sky's Franklin badge coming in clutch.
Heck yeah.
Okay, first let me heal Sky, then we're going to use some freeze attacks.
Oh, by the way, for folks also watching on YouTube, if you are not following JSR, my goodness, what are you doing? Please follow JSR. I almost put a picture of an otter in chat because I've totally not done that before. Let me get JSR's link for y'all.
Let's be honest, otters are probably better than me, but that's okay.
Follow them under twitch.tv/JSR_. The underscore is important, otherwise you're not going to find JSR. So it is JSR_. Again, you will not regret it. I have enjoyed all of the JSR streams. And again, while I love PB, I also, people are like, oh, you watch JSR just for the doge? I'm like, no, JSR's a very talented gamer.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No,
but I do love dogs.
I do appreciate the dog too. He tries so hard for me, and he works so hard, and whether it's because there's food or because he loves me, I don't really care either way. I'm just so proud of him, and he's such a good boy. He really is. Yeah.
But I know a lot of people found you through this most recent GDQ and Peanut Butter. I always tell people, I have a critter channel on my right monitor 24/7. I'm like the biggest animal critter advocate. What happened? What?
Snake. And we got the glitch death, so Snake got us. That's 11.
But yeah, so most people may have met you through Peanut Butter, I guess is what I'm saying. But I want to let people know that you too are also a very talented gamer, just like Peanut Butter the dog. So y'all be sure to follow JSR, and there'll probably be some Peanut Butter in the background too. Usually if I say something, JSR will get Peanut Butter to at least lift his head even if he's, taking a snooze.
Are you taking a nap right now? He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. He's sleeping right next to me.
Don't wake him up. He's had a long day of patrolling.
Yeah. We'll see if he's still around once we finish the seed.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is the T-Rex bat stronger than what I have? No. Okay, let's dump a bat.
So, do you have any projects and stuff you're working on stream? When is your average time of streaming? Like, how are folks going to be able to find you on the internet?
So you can find me at Twitch. Oh no, that's a 12.
Dang.
12 deaths.
Snake interrupted us. How rude.
You can find me at twitch.tv/JSR_ or on YouTube at JSR_ or 2Gamers1Nerd, youtube.com/2Gamers1Nerd. Either one works. And I do all kinds of stuff. I'm a variety streamer. I do randomizers, obviously, and I also do speedruns, retro playthroughs, let's plays. I am planning on bringing back a segment called Sanity Saturdays, which was super popular. I forgot to fight the police. We're gonna go fight the police right now. You gotta fight the power. Oh God, not the snake though. He's too powerful. Too much power.
No.
Too much power.
Run.
So, he's getting boosted. Did you see that?
I did.
What? Oh no. This is the hardest boss in the entire game. And we get to fight 4 police officers and Carbon Diamond Dog combo. So after we beat Carbon Dog, he turns into Diamond Dog, and he's going to be leveled up. This is going to be tough. I do all kinds of stuff on my channel. I've been on a mini hiatus because of work. Work has had me on a lot of hours, but that's kind of winding down now. So hopefully I can return to my normal stream schedule. I typically schedule in the early mid-afternoon hours. So right around now is when I'm typically on, maybe winding down, but Sanity Saturdays, I play a lot of games casually with no help. I do randomizers of Zelda 1, A Link to the Past, randomizers of Earthbound, and I kind of want to try a few more, like Pokemon, maybe? Be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I've also dabbled in some like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask combo randos, which is a lot of fun. And here we go. Time for Carbon Diamond Dog, but these guys were pretty easy, so hopefully we get away with it. Let's try bashing out and see what happens.
So that is not a good boy.
That is not a good boy. He's a bad boy.
He's like on fire.
Oh, he's tough. I'm glad I froze. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Okay. I need you, Sky. Attack real quick, and then we're gonna heal with them. Yes, good job, Sky. Got the freeze.
I like it how the attacks say that this person tried.
We might be able to beat him before he attacks us again. Let's see. Depending on what his HP is at. In vanilla, I believe he has 1,000 HP.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's 10,000. It might be 10,000. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it's 10,000. I can't remember. Oh my goodness, I forgot how much HP he has. That's a lot. Next to Gygus and I think Pokey are the only enemies that have more HP than he does. Yeah, you do not want to see Diamond Dog. It is bad. All right, you know what else is bad? Is a snake, and we're at 12 snake deaths. So where is the snake? All right, so now that we've beaten the police, that gives us access to both the north and south of Onett, which had police barricades. Now that the police barricade is home, that's a friendly snake. Well, not friendly, but not scary either. We can go back home. We can go to see our mom. She gives us a free heal. But more important than that is we're going to go into Pokey's house. And Pokey is where Buzz Buzz dies. There's Buzz Buzz. And he's going to give us Deep Darkness. Not what I wanted to see. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
13 snake deaths. This is bad. I haven't died this much to the snake in a long time. Back to Onett we go. I should probably save over there somewhere.
Yeah, there's we're about 12 minutes from the top of the hour. Are you going to be able to do the alternate ending, we'll say relatively soon, or do you think it'd just be easier to do, guys?
If we start getting closer to the hour and a half mark, I can probably go take on Gygus and just knock it out, but...
Okay.
All we need right now, there's a couple items that'll give us go mode right now. The key to the shack will give us go mode. That'll give us the access to Giant Step. The carrot key will give us access to Pink Cloud, which will give us another sanctuary. If we can find the Hawkeye, we have access to the Tenda Village, but we don't have the Shyness book. We need both of those to go to the Tenda Village, which will give us access to another shining spot. So right now, the big things we're looking for are the key to the shack, or possibly access to, oh dear, I didn't want to go that way. Access to Lost Underworld would be good, because that would give us access to another shining spot as well. One more shining spot, and then we have access to Magicant, and that'll be the end of the seed, basically. So why don't I save in every town? Because I'm stubborn, and I'm trying to go too fast. Okay, well, that's not what I was hoping for, but that is one of the most powerful attacks in the game. And our snake buddy is coming behind us, so I got a boogie. Because we usually saving takes about 20 or 30 seconds. I'm stubborn. I should probably save more often. All right, last check up here. Come on, go mode me. Go mode me. There's the Shyness book. We are a hot guy. Let me make sure I don't have the hot guy. Yeah, I don't. Let's go to Dalam. So if we get the hot guy, we can go to the Lost Underworld. That's a long way to go for one sync, but that would give us go mode. But yeah, Starstorm is a great attack. It attacks every enemy on the screen, and is Pooh's most powerful attack. So that is nice find. I didn't necessarily want that, but we'll take it. All right, so if you're unfamiliar with this cutscene, this is where Pooh must complete his training, and the game is designed to trick you into thinking you're supposed to go home when that lady comes and tells you your master wants you to go home. But your master told you to go and train and don't let anything distract you. Well, okay, whatever. Good job, Pooh, but what the heck is that? Oh, that's our big boy ghost. And he's spoopy, and he's coming down. He's going to envelop us and speak to us. Prince Fred, I am the spirit of your ancient lineage. To complete your trial, I'm going to break your legs. You will lose the use of them. Do you accept this? Well, duh. Who doesn't? Now, Prince Fred, you cannot walk as your legs are broken. Next, I will tear your arms off. I shall then take your arms and feed them to the crows, the taking of your arms. Do you accept this? Oh, duh. Look at this ghost's face. It's disarming. Without legs and arms, you can only lie there. Now, I'll cut your ears off. You do not mind my taking your hearing away, do you?
That is a deep question.
And it was all a swerve.
I thought I disconnected for a second. I'm not gonna lie.
I lost the usage of my ears. That's a snake. Oh no. Oh
Run!
no.
Run!
Okay, we got access to Lost Underworld, which means we're in go mode. So that was worth it. We lost our arms, our legs, our sight, and our taking my arms, taking my legs. Sorry.
Wait,
didn't want to get DMCA'd
tiny?
there. I am tiny, and guess what?
What?
Giant big dinosaur is a giant big dinosaur. No, that's a snake.
That's a big snake.
No.
Oh!
14. 14.
That's a big snake.
That was a big snake. Okay, we're gonna save. We're gonna go to the village. I have the Tentakraut. We'll go to the village. I was trying to get to the last shining spot, because if we beat another shining spot, we're gonna be basically in go mode. So we're gonna go to this village right here, and we're gonna talk to them. They're gonna take that Tentakraut. And we can talk to the Rock and see what he has. I mean, the Rock might just call us jabronis. We'll see. Happy, useless. He basically called us jabronis. Okay, let me save real quick. That way, if the snake gets us, we start here. And now big dinosaurs. Giant
What?
big snake. Oh, that's a snake.
Big snake. Big snake.
Oh God, big dinosaur. Big snake.
You ever see that snake in your dreams?
Oh, I will probably after this stream. Now, there's good news. You notice all the enemies are scared of me right now. And that's because they're very weak. For some reason, the logic has this as, like, the first location in the game. I don't know why. But that means this is going to be real easy as long as we don't let the snake catch us.
I thought you were going to tell me after there was good news that you just saved money on your car insurance.
Well, there is the cavemen in the Winters area.
Yeah. See, it all lines up.
But we know they work for Geico. We know.
Nah.
All right, department store spook. I think you could freeze him. Let's try Starstorm out. This should kill him in one hit, I think.
Now, who's this one?
That's what I figured. That is a ghost who kidnaps in Vanilla Sky, a.k.a. Paula. She gets kidnapped by aliens. And we have to go into a department store and then into a high-rise after we beat Moonside, which you already saw, in order to save Paula. But in this case, since we have, the power of randomizer and friendship, we were able to just skip all by that. And now all we have to do is let the snake get us for the 15th and hopefully final time.
Chomp.
And hopefully that's the last time the snake gets us. And now we can teleport to Magikit and we're at the end game. So, this is the alternate win condition. Instead of going to the Cave of the Past and fighting Gygus like you would normally, since we completed one more sanctuary, now we're in our pajamas.
Aw.
And I got a little bedhead, but it's okay. Rich is still ready to fight. Let's go take a peek at this present real quick and see what we have. It's money.
I have never seen this before. Is it uncommon to find this area?
No, in vanilla, this is required.
Oh, okay.
But now we're going to utilize our repel sandwiches that we've been saving the entire game, because the enemies here hit hard and they're annoying at how much they can spawn. So every 10 seconds, I'm going to pop another repel sandwich. I have enough that I think I can make it, but I will stop and check all these just in case. We never did save. Oh, we never saved Jeff. Jeff is still in jail. Poor Jeff. Never got saved. Let's see. Do I have another repel? I do. I have one more. I got a good boogie and the snake can't catch me. Oh, snake. We got to deke him. Go.
No. Bad snake.
All right. One more section to go. There are 3 bosses here. We can avoid them if we're careful. It's Frank. Oh, it's Frank. Oh, whatever. I don't care.
Snake.
Okay, we made it past. We made it. Last fight of the game, right here. And it's Shroom, who is a little bit of a, I don't want to say disappointing final boss, but he's going to be a lot quicker and easier than Gygus is. So we might be very close to the end here. And if we are, time will be when it says you win. Let's see if that happens. Should be pretty soon. We're pretty OP compared to Shroom, so I think this will be our last cycle here, unless Sky attacks her own friend. She does not. And there it is. So wait for it. Time will be when the game says you win. And wait for it. Wait for it. Listen carefully, chat. And that's time.
Hey.
Not bad, though. An hour 13 and some change during a snake tag PK scramble. That's not bad. That's not bad. That was a fun seed. And I really enjoy the snake tag feature of the randomizer. It gives you so much anxiety, but it's the good kind of anxiety. It really is such an underused flag, and I'm a little sad that it didn't get to be in the tournament this year, but the tournament is ongoing. For those that are curious, if you've played Earthbound before and you want to try out the randomizer, or if you're interested in the community, you want to see some of the racing going on in this ongoing tournament that's currently going as we speak, you're going to want to go to the Discord for the Earthbound speedruns and randomizer communities. They can point you to where you can play the randomizer for free. All you need to do for either the Zelda 1 rando or the Earthbound rando is have a copy of a ROM. We can't help you get that, but if you have that, then Randomizers is free to play. It works on the original hardware if you have a flash cart emulator, some FPGA consoles. I think they even work on like the NES and Super Nintendo Classics if you have those modded. So lots of ways you can try this out.
All right. Do you have any other shout outs, JSR, before we go to our next Hotfix show?
Well, before we go, I want to thank you first off, Sky, for inviting me to be on this show. I've always enjoyed the Hotfix. I've always enjoyed RNG, and being able to showcase some randomizers in a setting like this is great. I hope the folks watching enjoyed seeing some Earthbound PK Scramble, which I feel is a vastly underrated randomizer. It's so good. And then Zelda 1 Rando, which is one of my favorites of all time. So thank you for allowing me to be here with you tonight and for being able to be on Hotfix. It's a great, I enjoy it every time I'm here, and I'm just very grateful to have the opportunity to say hey to everyone again. Big shouts out to my security guard. Hi, Peanut Butter. Do you want a bit? Oh, chat, we got bits. We got bits. We didn't have to pay Twitch any money. PB, do you want some bits? Oh, what is this?
Oh, it's yours.
Gotta give a shout out. Gotta give a shout out to my dog. Peanut Butter, come on. World record holder in my hand right now. Hi, PB. Can you say hi to chat? Do you want this treat? Can you say big?
Oh.
He's trying. He's thinking about it. Button. Good boy. You can have it. You know you earned it. There it is. There it is. There's our good boy. Cheering me on. He was my official tracker. Not really, but he was good. Big shouts out to Sky and, of course, Richard behind the scenes helping out with the restream, and everyone over at Games Done Quick. And to the creators, Jay Tolmer and Fred, who created Earthbound and Zelda 1 Rando, respectively. It is always a blast getting to play these. They're both awesome folks and great streamers. So if you're interested in either one, or you just want to see what the creators do with the game, go follow both of them. They're great. Other than that, I'm glad I got to showcase these games a bit. And again, if you're a fan of Earthbound, try this randomizer out. I think you're going to enjoy it. But other than that, I hope to see some of y'all on Twitch, and that's all I really have. Sky, again, thank you so much for having me. I'm just very grateful to be here. So thank you.
Of course. One last time again for also YouTube, please be sure to follow JSR. That's at twitch.tv/JSR_. And I do want to remind you all that this is not the end of our GDQ Hotfix broadcast this evening. Coming up next is Time Capsule. Take it away, Tiffy.